Hi, this is a very special episode that we're doing. We have Sunfish sitting there. We're going to be playing it today. I'm Ash, aka Wizard's Respite. So this is tied into the tabletop, everything that we do on the show. And I'm, of course, not alone. I got great players here. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
I was waiting. I was waiting for you to go first.
I wasn't sure who should go first.
I'm used to you going first in all things.
I feel like that was a veiled insult.
No.
I mean, I know you love me because from Redfall Down, we already know that you will save me before Kayla every time. Spoiler for an upcoming episode. I am Zachariah with Old Man Gaming. I am very happy to be here. So me and Wiz do these one-offs with smaller independent things. And but today my podcast buddy and the full Lasso 3 is getting in on the TTRPG side. I'm excited.
Yeah, that would be myself, Neil, aka Tiny Wizard from the Horrible Gaming Podcast, and
Kayla from Redfall Down.
Oh, you're Lasso 3. You transcend Redfall Down, Kayla.
Yeah, that's true.
You're a personality on the
currently-
channel now.
I am just here to make fun of Neil with you.
I know,
Yeah.
it's so much fun.
Yeah,
it's our
far.
favorite hobby.
And
pretty far.
I got a feeling that this game is going to be very suitable for that.
It's going to be like another level of it, I think. Like now not only do we get to make fun of Neil, but we get to make fun of Neil as other people. And I feel like that's like a whole nother like level of it.
Very meta.
You've entered
very
the
meta.
fourth dimension.
Well, before we jump into it, what do you guys say I give a real quick spiel about what the game is and how it works, and then we'll go into our deal. How's that sound to everybody?
Sounds good.
It's your time, man. It's your time.
All right. So Sunfish thing there is a indie game. It's a very different game. It is set up to be a sort of a slice of life game as opposed to a high adventure game or a solo journaling game. We're all going to be playing our players are going to be playing characters who are trying to achieve an ordinary goal in their life, with ordinary obstacles getting in their way. But as it is with TTRPGs and after character creation with everybody, I have a feeling this is going to get pretty off the rails pretty quick. This is a real sweet game I've been wanting to play for a really long time. I'm so happy that I have people here that actually want to give this game a shot. It's sometimes hard to get a hardcore adventuring game to play, players to play a slice of life TTRPG. So this is going to be awesome. We're going to start off with basic. I'd like to describe what the ultimate goal is. You guys are ultimately going to try and travel to see an eclipse. You're on a road trip. You're about to start your road trip to see this eclipse. You all have personal obstacles that are getting in the way of making this goal, and we're gonna start in with those in just a second. Real quick, we already did a character or a introduction of our players. Why don't you guys, this time starting with Zach, do an introduction of your characters?
Man, and you were not lying when you said we had a lot of personal problems getting away. I felt like when we had our little 0 session character creation thing, it was like we were all competing to have the worst issue. Like it was like well, I don't like people. Yeah, well, I'm a drug addict. Yeah, well, it was just like, oh yeah. My character is Bartholomew Bart Jameson. He is an older gentleman in his late 30s. He's been a professional wrestler his entire life. It was his one and only true goal. However, he suffered a just devastating neck injury. And anybody who's a wrestling fan knows it's always the neck or concussions that puts him out. but suffered a devastating neck injury, which has made him unfit for in-ring wrestling. So he's an older gentleman. He has some money, some savings, because he never really had romance or friends other than other wrestlers who have kind of deserted him. Not really because they're mean, just because they're wrestlers and they move around. So he is now renting a room with some other people we're about to hear about, just by himself, kind of living off his savings, trying to figure out what his next move is when his entire goal has dissolved in front of him. Basically, my entire 42 years of life have prepared me for this role, and I'm very excited about it.
What does Bart look like?
Bart, for any wrestling fan out there, he looks exactly like Tommaso Ciampa. Anybody who's not a wrestling fan, he's about 6'1". He's got a clean-shaven bald head, a really large, almost homeless man beard, with the exception of it's really well kept. But it's good. It's a good 3-4 inches below his face. Very intense eyes, heavy set eyebrows, and he's still pretty ripped. I mean, this is all relatively new to him, so his abs have started to lose definition, but overall, he's a pretty beefy dude. He likes to wear a lot of camouflage cargo pants for no apparent reason, and tank tops because he's a wrestler, and wrestlers wear tank tops.
Awesome. All right, Neil, tell us about your guy.
So, my character, his name is Jimmy Bean. He is freshly graduated from high school, 18 years old. And when I say freshly graduated from high school, whenever school went back, he felt weird. It's his first year of not going back to school. He has absolutely no prospects in life whatsoever. Was never super close with his family or anything, so he just straight up and down just moved out of the house and moved in with anybody that he could. Jimmy has a hard time caring about anything at all. He's about 5'7" and has very poofy, crazy hair. I wouldn't call it fro, but very frizzy and very out there and wild. I'm trying to think anything else here about him. Yeah, honestly, he really doesn't even care about, and he just works at McDonald's and that's it. He's feels like he's peaked already.
That's brutal. But
It's
you know
pretty
what?
brutal. It's pretty brutal. I didn't mention my character also was addicted to pills, but it begins again.
All right, Kayla, tell us about your girl.
All right. Her name is Jenica Walker. She's in her early 20s. She was the kind of girl that always just lived off mommy and daddy's money, and tried to kind of get her own money by being a social media influencer. So she's one of those girls that always has her phone in her hand. Everything's a photo op. Every moment is a moment to record. And she's never just actually there living in her moment. And recently her parents finally cut her off after 22 years of taking care of her. So she kind of just found the first place she could afford, kind of with her little bit of savings. Is still trying to make her living off her social media presence. And is kind of just a typical delusional California girl is the best way to put her. She's one of those girls that you look at her and it's the stereotypical Hollywood influencers. She's got bleach blonde hair that there's extensions in it because there's just too much of it. Her appearance is everything to her, so she always has the makeup on, always has the overpriced clothing. Yeah, that's Jenica.
Okay, I'm gonna push you, Kayla. Sorry. What color are her fingernails?
Oh,
You
they're
know
hot
this
pink.
girl paints her fingernails. Hot
Yeah,
pink.
they're
All right,
hot
there we
pink
go.
right now.
It's a very accurate picture. Okay, guys. Are you guys ready to jump into this?
Fetch happen.
No. But she did post like 10 memes on October 3rd and more pink.
This is exactly how character creation went and why I was so excited to play this game with you guys. All right.
I did like it. I was like, you're going to play normal people, and all three of us were like, ah!
There is
Reverse
no
back to
normal. This is our normal. Are you guys ready to jump into it?
Yeah, we're ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Okay, so how we're going to start this off is I'm going to describe the beginning of the day, and you guys all need to take an action or describe what you guys do to some degree. Just, you guys can talk about how you get up and whatever you do normally that doesn't really cause you any challenge. But when you guys decide to declare an action, you need to say so, and you need to tell me what tribulation of the 3 tribulations this action is going to be aimed at trying to overcome. So we start our day off. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. This is the day of the first day of the road trip. You guys haven't left yet. You're in your apartment.
This is a planned road trip, right? We're all we all agreed to this already. Okay, all right.
Yes, you guys had all got together. You knew that this eclipse was happening. You guys had planned this out, talked about it, hyped each other up. This is a really awesome event that you guys just happen to be living near enough to go on a road trip and see it. Okay. And day of the road trip, first day of the road trip, you guys wake up. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. We'll just go ahead and go down the line that I have listed out here at first, but this can get a little bit organic as we move forward. So Bart, what do you do 8 o'clock in the morning?
Bart at 8 o'clock in the morning would have been up for the last 2 hours because usually he would have been in the gym, but he has no reason to go in the gym. So he just sits on his mattress and box spring, which is on the floor in his empty room, and kind of stares into the middle distance for a really long time. He kind of remembers his glory days. He remembers the soaring through the air, dropping the elbow on another wrestler, the roar of the crowd, even in the indies. He was just about to get that hollowed WWE contract, but in his physical, they noticed the neck injury, which sent him down and out, and now no one wants to work with him because it's unsafe and yada, yada, yada. Basically ending his career. And he has promised himself, thanks to his therapist, that he is not going to do any pain pills, which he has started to take more and more of since just in general. But now that he's done, he doesn't have any reason not to. So he's kind of promised not to take the pain pills. So to avoid the pain pills, which I am going to point out is one of my things, which is drive sober. And he knows he's probably going to get first drive, so he is just going to go out and make himself a pot of coffee as stiff as he possibly can, to try not to think about the fact that the pills are in his bag calling him, and his neck is suddenly really, really sore. He's not exactly sure why, but it's especially sore today.
Okay, making a pot of coffee for your first action to avoid these pain pills. I'm going to go ahead and say you go to the kitchen, you start opening up the cabinets, looking for the coffee, you get the coffee filters out and everything like that, but you can't find the actual bag of coffee. You start looking through things. Go ahead and give me your roll. This is going to be an easy, I'd say it's a average action, so you're going to need to be doing receiving a score of 3 or 2 in order to find the coffee bag.
Okay, so how many dice do I need to roll, and how many dice do I need to get 3 or 2 on?
So I did double check this. It actually does look like it's just going to be a score. I was wrong about that.
Okay.
Because when it actually reads out as to what your difficulty is, it is for an average roll 1 3 or 1 2.
Okay.
So you have to roll as many dice as you want in order to achieve this. But you don't get to re-roll or add more dice. Once you choose your number of dice for this action, that's your action.
All right, and do I lose the dice for the rest of the day?
Yes.
Okay.
That is subtracted from your Zest for Life pool.
So I'm trying to get how many 3s and 2s?
Just a score of 3 total.
Oh,
so you could do that by
so
like
I'm adding all the
21.
dice together.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to do 2 dice. And that's Zest, right?
Yes.
Bring that down to a 7. One of my 2 dice. Just so that everybody knows, because I thoroughly hate D4s, I refuse to roll them. I will be rolling D8s and dividing in half. Alright, so that's a 1, and that's a 4. So 5 total.
5 total. Okay, so you definitely made that score. And so we are adding 1 talent. You go through the cabinetry, you're looking for it, and you actually find it's in the fridge, which confuses the heck out of you. You never put it in the fridge, which means somebody has been getting into your coffee. But
Oh, good God. Why the hell they get in my coffee? I need my coffee. And why? I've been to every goddamn place on the road. Every arena, every backwoods barn that I had to wrestle in. Every goddamn one of them had a fucking K-Cup. Why don't we have a K-Cup machine in this goddamn house? And I'm saying that to myself. I don't think anybody else is in the kitchen. He's just literally cutting a promo on the coffee, basically. While he makes it.
that is a successful action. We have added that to your tally against your
Easy difficulty?
your what's that?
That's the easy, the drive sober, right?
That's the drive sober. Yeah. All right.
Tally.
Jimmy Bean.
Tallied up.
Jimmy
Jimmy Bean.
here.
Get on out here. Have some goddamn
He
coffee.
absolutely did not set an alarm at all. In fact, I don't even think he's awake.
We'll say maybe he wakes up to the sounds of an angry man wailing against the coffee pot.
Thinking to himself, realizing that it was him that drank the coffee the night before and threw it in the fridge. It's like, oh shit. He actually, so I think that he would try to go back to sleep. So I think I would be rolling against not going back to sleep, using better judgment, knowing full well that there are other people relying on me to be awake. She's giggling because she knows that there's a hint of truth to this in real life.
This game really is like life. It's just like combat against normal shit. Like every day I go to war, and that war is getting my kids' lunch together without slamming my head into a cabinet.
So, yeah, I put, when we did character creation and everything, I put my easy one as procrastination. So I think that I'd be rolling against that one.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And
Trying to stay awake, I'd say, is probably an average difficulty.
okay.
So that's also going to be a cumulative of 3 or 2. So I'm actually going to say for rolling to go back to sleep, I'd say that's probably a cumulative of 2.
2. Okay.
Yeah.
And what was the total that we needed to have a success on that?
2.
was
3.
A score of 2. For this one, I'd say 2 to 3 is an average score. So I'd say for this one, this is probably just trying to stay get up.
Yeah.
It's a little bit easier.
I don't know. I've had days where that's like an 8. I've definitely had days where it's like, there you go, Stella, you're on the bus. Just go back inside, take my pants off, go sleep.
So now I need to get a total of at least 2 or 3 from what I'm rolling. Yeah, I'll just take roll 2 of my die then.
Okay.
And I got a 5. I saw one of them was a 1. I was like, oh no, this looks like it's gonna barely go through.
Well, that would be a success.
Yeah.
So your zest for life then goes down to 8, but you get a tally against your first challenge, your first tribulation, which is procrastination. You try to go back to bed. Something in you, though, like a twinge of guilt. You hear your roommate out there all pissed off. You know you put the coffee bag up there. Like, oh shit, I better help him find it. And you get up.
It's more so he doesn't want to make it worse by trying to hide, so he reluctantly rolls out of bed.
Does he walk around the corner into the kitchen?
This angry wrestler.
Does he walk around the corner in the kitchen?
Oh no, he's not even out of his room yet.
Oh, okay.
He's like this is it, him standing in the middle of the room, like just dumb, like I have no idea what to do next. Like he doesn't even know like what to do. It's part fear and part like half sleepiness.
Oh, okay. Bedhead everywhere.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. 100%. Only one eye open, like doing the squint thing. Like if I stay like kind of sleepy, maybe I can nap in the car.
All right. Jenica, what are you up to this morning?
All right. I set an alarm because I wanted to make sure I did some recording of getting ready to go on this trip.
You would.
And
Solid TikTok stuff. Solid.
So I've already been up for about an hour getting ready to make it look like I just got up, but I didn't because of how much makeup I have on. And I'm currently on Instagram Live talking to my followers about what I'm packing for my trip.
Oh, jeez. Okay. You got your phone up, or is this on a laptop?
It's on my phone.
You're on your phone talking to your followers.
It's gotta be on the phone.
But I have one of those like little arms that you just like have set up on like a desk, so she's not holding it. Yeah, and there's a ring light attached to it. It's a whole setup.
At least she's not one of those weird ass NPC TikTokers. I can't do those. She's a makeup person. That's one of those like, ching chong, one up. Oh, those guys are weird. These guys are weird.
Okay, so
at least one of you knows what I'm talking about.
I do. Yeah,
Thank you.
It's weird.
All right.
It's so
I
creepy.
felt really alone, and Kayla was giggling, so I was like, please.
So creepy.
Please say she's not laughing at my weirdness and knows what the fuck I'm talking about.
No. Yeah, I do.
Sadly, I am not as good as TikTok.
I'll send you some videos, man.
That's a rabbit hole I'm not going to climb out of.
They make so much money, though.
So much money. I thought about doing it. I'm not gonna lie. Melissa showed it to me, and I was like, "All right, I could say video game lines and just like move my head back and forth like a robot. Sure."
All right, Jenica, what is your first action taken towards one of your tribulations?
So I have a tribulation of not overpacking. It's an easy tribulation. So
is it?
The answer is no.
We will find out.
So I think talking through it with her followers is gonna hopefully help her realize she doesn't need as much stuff as she usually takes with her on these trips.
No, you're going to be reading the comments section the whole time, and people are going to be suggesting things to bring. And you're like, oh, yeah, actually, that's a good idea.
Actually, that sounds like a great challenge for that. Okay, go ahead and roll how many D4s do you want to spend on this?
I'll spend 2.
Okay.
Ooh. I got a 4.
4. Okay, you would accomplish this then, I would say. All right, so we're down to already. And so yeah, you have another tally towards your first easy tribulation. All right, now let's. I think I'm gonna mix it up a little bit on turns here. So in the other room, Bart has gotten the coffee going, gotten the coffee pot together. He's got his mug out. He opens the refrigerator, and now he can't find the creamer. He starts shouting about this in the other room. But I'm going to switch over to Jimmy first. Jimmy, you hear the pains of your friend angrily, or the fear pains of your friend angrily looking.
Put the damn coffee in the fridge. Why you need coffee to be cold? I'm guessing the creamer is outside in the sun or some shit like that.
Do you go out to help him?
No, because
Doesn't want to get that wrestling
Jimmy,
chop.
being an 18-year-old kid living with other people, guaranteed he used the creamer too and finished it off.
Oh man, it didn't say a word.
Said not a single word. So yeah, no, absolutely. No, he's not touching that shit with a 10-foot pole. He knows he's gonna have to deal with it eventually, but not right now. So should I then continue with some sort of action?
So
or
how
are we
would
still on this?
we're just in this moment.
Okay.
You could choose to handle this moment, like not go out there. Or you could find another way
Gotta
to
come out
avoid
sometime, beanbag.
procrastination, or work towards one of your other obstacles, tribulations.
You know what? I think I'm gonna take and work towards on the easy one again, because he didn't pack. He didn't pack the night before. No way. Whatsoever. So he's like, oh shit, I don't want to deal with that. Oh, well, I should probably pack because they'll probably be mad at me if I don't get stuff ready to go. Priorities!
That's probably
Using one way to one avenue of procrastination, dealing with your friend, to overcome another avenue of procrastination. Packing. All right. Go ahead and packing. I'm gonna say is gonna be a little bit harder.
Okay.
Because you actually that's harder than getting out of bed. You know, you have to pull this thing down. You have to actually figure out what you want to pack. So I'm gonna say this is gonna be a difficult action. So you have to have a score of 4, or I'm gonna say you have to have a score of 4.
Okay. And then just so I'm clear, when we're talking about on the next day when we replenish, it's the zest all comes back or just 1?
The zest all comes back -1.
-1. Okay.
And your will to live ticks down by 1.
Okay.
So that's the counter for the.
So you can burn a will to use on a roll if you wanted to. You're just digging yourself in a hole faster.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
And I love the idea that Jimmy Bean is going to have to accomplish all of his tribulations for us to just leave.
No, I have a plan. I have a plan for my next one.
I got a plan to fix myself in the next 5 minutes.
With a 4, I'm gonna roll 2.
2. Okay.
And I only got a 3.
Okay.
Oh, damn beanbag.
You did not accomplish this
Ridiculous.
action. So you're trying to not procrastinate. You pull the bag down. You put it on the bed, and you're just like, I don't even know what to bring. This is so overwhelming. Socks, yeah. Underwear. I always forget my underwear. maybe you now go out into the living room because you failed this action.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, sweet. The minute he rounds the corner, I'm going to do the wrestling point at him. Just like, beanbag! I said beanbag!
All right.
What'd you do with the coffee? I saw you put the damn coffee in the fridge. What'd you do with the damn creamer, beanbag?
Beanbag!
Best name.
Okay, so...
You come out here, you drink another man's coffee, and then you're going to just walk away? I'm going to tell you right now, beanbag, I'm coming for you if you do this crap again. He's just straight up cutting a promo on you.
Abject terror on Jimmy's face right now is because, like, he doesn't know how to react to this. Now, but me, I know what my reaction to it is going to be, but it's going to be one of my actions. So I don't know if one of you guys want to do something, because I already took my turn.
Okay, why don't I
Neil's
actually
being so nice. he's just like, does anybody else want to roll before I do another roll?
I actually have. Let's go, Jenica and then Bart, because Jenica.
Okay. I actually have a good roll for this too.
Okay, good.
Because my medium is making friends, and I'm not doing a very good job of it right now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're right. Okay, but Jenica, you're doing your video, right?
Yep.
You're talking to all your girls, and there's this commotion going on outside of this room, and you're just like starting to get flustered, getting more flustered, because you are sucked into this phone. I'm gonna say this is gonna be a live in the moment tribulation challenge for you. How do you calm yourself down? How do you live in the moment when they're ruining your stream?
There's a wrestling promo being done outside.
I think Jenica, I tell my followers, oh, hang on, I think my roommates are finally awake, and I think you could pause feeds. I don't know anything about Instagram Live in real life. I think you could pause it, though. And she opens her bedroom door and is like, what is going on out here? Why are you guys yelling?
Okay, let's back up. Let's say you pause it, and as soon as you do, you see the views tick down.
Oh, can she live in the moment?
You can resist.
Grab the phone and try to put that as a part of the stream to turn it into a drama stream.
Let's see if we can't get you to do a against your live in the moment tribulation. This is gonna be a difficult one, so it's still gonna be a 4. It's gonna be a 3. It's gonna be a 3.
All right. I'm just gonna roll 1. 4.
All right, you got it.
Huzzah.
So then your tribulation for live in the moment gets 1 tally, and your zest for life for the day only goes down to a 7. All right, Bart. This whippersnapper comes around the corner. You know he finished the creamer
I'm
off.
still going off on him. Beanbag, I'm gonna play cornhole with your ass up and down the West Coast. You drink all the creamer, you don't drink another man's creamer. You understand that? You don't drink another man's cream. But in the back of his head, he's gonna be like, hey, buddy, you need to make some more friends, because without friends, you're gonna slip darker and deeper into your hole. And that was the whole point of you agreeing to go on this insane trip with 2 people you have nothing in common with. So he is going to work really hard to calm himself down and bring the tone down to possibly not make Jimmy Bean pee himself in the living room. And it's going to be really hard for him. So he is definitely going to use some will to live on this. to not continue to scream at Jimmy Bean.
Well, you still have 8 zest.
I have 7 zest.
You have 7 zest.
I used 2 for my first roll.
You start with 10 for zest on the first day.
Oh, I thought you start with 9. I thought it was 10 and 9. Did I do that backwards?
9 will to live, 10 zest.
I had it backwards. My bad. Okay, so I do have
consuming a will to live replenishes your zest each day.
I gotcha. So I shouldn't roll the will to live then.
Right.
I feel like role playing, it's hurting him. That's why I came up with that, because it's literally hurting him to not continue to yell at Jimmy Bean. It's taking every instinct in his body. But yeah, that's his medium difficulty, by the way, is making friends. So he's gonna try and bring it down. And I don't know what the difficulty is. Do I get the difficulty?
I'm going to say
before
this
I pick
is
the
a
dice?
medium action. It's not going to be super easy,
Right,
but it is
yeah.
it is a medium action. I'm going to say that it is a medium of 3. Not a difficult 3, but a medium of 3.
I'm gonna roll 2 dice again. Chewing through the zest. He's gonna be on pills by noon. All right. All right. So that's a 1, and that is a 3. So 4 total. So I succeeded.
You did it. You got
So
it.
basically, he's still going off. He's like, I'm gonna. He starts to count to 10. You can see him start to count to 10. The color in his cheek starts to fade a little bit. You know what, Jimmy Bean? I'm sorry I got a little upset there, but maybe I didn't successfully draw boundaries with you on day 1. If I don't mind if you share the creamer with me, but should you drink all the creamer, I would like to see the creamer replaced before such time as I need to drink the damn creamer. I mean, before such time as I'm gonna consume the creamer on the next day. You feel me, Jimmy Bean? And then he's gonna like hit him on the shoulder, but like really tightly, like, but he's trying to be nice, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just common courtesy. Just common courtesy, Jim.
So Jimmy straight up is like, when you're saying that, he's like, no, you straight up said don't touch other people's shit. And I was like, I was just being a selfish asshole. And if I may,
Okay.
I'm gonna have an epiphany moment and push towards my heart of give a damn. And actually care that I drank this man's stuff and actively try to replace it.
That's so sweet. That's so sweet.
That is. Okay, so you're gonna actively, like, you're gonna go to the corner store and get some.
You know what? I don't know. Well, that's the thing is, I don't think we've established time frame of when we're leaving is. Like, how long we have.
You have enough. I'm gonna say this. You guys live in an apartment. There's a gas station right next door. It'll take you like 5 minutes to run over there, grab some creamer, and come back.
Okay.
But it's still like for your character, who just woke up, who
mile.
couldn't even pack a sock in his luggage.
Packs one solid sock. That's it.
And this guy was just
Dobby.
Just screaming in
yelling
his
at you
face.
for.
And now his calm voice is probably scarier. Like,
Yeah.
oh, now he's a serial killer. Okay, I don't know what to do with this.
I'm gonna say this is probably a moderate to difficult, so this is gonna be a score of 3.
Okay. So I'm going to use 1 will and 1 zest on this.
So you still have zest, so you don't need.
Yeah.
The only time you'd really need to dip into your will is when you run out of zest.
Okay. Because I was thinking of it as like, because I don't know how many days we're playing through it. And then you said whenever everything comes back towards, like at the end of everything, every single day we come back with 1 less zest, correct?
Right.
Okay, so then, all right. So you said it was a
1 less will to live. So your will to live gets consumed. by replenishing your zest pool. Okay, your zest for life.
Okay.
So that's why your zest for life also ticks down a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, do I
So
get
then
a tally on the medium for making friends successfully?
Yes.
Or getting closer
Oh yeah,
to
you
that?
definitely did.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt.
All right. Yeah. Then I'll just use 2 zest on it. You said the total was 4.
3.
3. 5.
You definitely got it.
Aw,
You're 2.
he gives a damn.
A little bit. More abject terror than anything else. This man's gonna kill me. This man's gonna kill me. It's just creamer.
It's just creamer.
It's just French vanilla creamer.
You don't understand. This is the antidote to his drugs. This is not just creamer.
All right, Jenica. You were able to turn off your phone, pause it. You resisted the urge to get those views back up. You walk outside of your door. What do you do?
Did Jimmy Bean already leave?
I'm going to assume
You're going, or are you getting
Oh,
ready?
like, he like barely put shoes on. He was so scared.
Okay, then I'm gonna meet Bart out in the kitchen. What was all the screaming about? What is happening? It's 8 a.m.
Yeah, it's 8 a.m. Everybody's up, doing stuff by now.
It's not nearly late enough to start yelling. What is happening? Okay, well, I don't speak, man. So try to use your human words and tell me what's going
I
on.
love that this middle-aged man is living with 2 children.
Yeah. So weird. He looks at her for a really long time and he goes, I'm going to be quite frank with you. I want to yell at you, but I can't. It's just... I don't know how to yell at you. So I'm just going to tell you, I yelled at Jimmy Bean. Beanbag drank all my creamer. And then I tried to calm down. Now Jimmy Bean's putting his shoes on. I think he's getting ready to go. I don't know. Are you ready to go?
Almost. Why don't we just DoorDash Starbucks?
Oh, good God. Never worked for anything in your fucking life. Jesus Christ. DoorDash Starbucks. Well, maybe because a Starbucks coffee costs $13 from DoorDash.
Bart, you see Jenica flinch a little bit because you're
I don't want to yell. I don't want to make her flinch.
This.
Oh no, Bart's feeling
just
icky
like,
now.
So you get a wave of like, man, I'm overdoing it.
Okay.
One more time. Let's see if you can't pull that back a little bit. And
all right.
make friends attempt.
What's the difficulty? So I don't.
I'm gonna say this is probably a 3 again.
In the kitchen. A 3 again?
Yeah. And you know what? I'm gonna say it's gonna be a 2.
I mean, it is 8 a.m.
You already accomplished
I am at
this.
6 zest. It's gonna be a long day for Bart.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jenica. If I have to roleplay screaming at you, but I can only spare 1 dice at this particular moment. So you said a 2?
Yeah.
I got a 4.
You got it.
Thank God. Thank God. Okay, so she flinches slightly and he goes, I think that Starbucks might be slightly inefficient on a monetary level. Don't you?
Okay, old man. I can just meet you out here when we're ready to go. And I head back towards my room.
I'm 38. Jesus.
Well, I mean, I'm 34 now, and I get old time, so...
Yeah, I'm 42 and I'm definitely old, but I
In
think my
this
character would say that.
in this game,
I
our
disagree with my
character
character
cannot
on most
remember
things,
9/11.
everybody.
Stop it. Stop it. Oh my god.
So that's a perspective.
Oh.
That's a perspective. I want to make
right.
it clear to everybody
would
that my character is
forget.
not me. I am not.
You never know.
Yeah, we do need
Can't
to
forget
make
if you
sure
never
that,
know.
that the world knows we're not playing ourselves in this.
No, Bart is most certainly not me. I don't scream at people for drinking milk. This doesn't happen.
Stop drinking milk.
All right,
Okay.
Jimmy, you go get the milk, the creamer. You come back, you bring it in. Let's see. What do you want to do? What actions do you want to do now? Coming back to this.
So one of mine is definitely restricted. One of mine is definitely restricted based off of us being in the car. So I can't do that yet. These dogs are starting to act up.
You have to understand, Wizard. If you do things with
Yeah.
Kayla and Neil, the pets are part of the package.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
definitely
the
get that.
dogs were just sleeping at our
There
feet
has
for the
there has
past-
nigh on never been a podcast nor stream where we haven't seen cat ass or heard dogs barking.
Yeah.
I did try to ignore it, though, in my defense.
That's another
So-
stipulation.
So,
We gotta just
I'm
get in the fucking
thinking-
car, I think. We're all gonna run out of zest before we even turn the engine.
I was gonna say, yeah. Yeah, I'm honestly.
This game
I
is
think
gonna
I'm
live
just
and die at
assuming-
8 a.m. on a fucking
I was just
Saturday.
assuming that we were going to just get in the car and go. So, I mean, that was Jimmy's plan. So,
Without anything.
Does he
Well-
bring the creamer back?
oh yeah,
He does.
oh absolutely,
The
Yeah.
oh,
creamer.
absolutely.
Does it? What is it? Does he hand it?
Oh,
Yeah.
He doesn't hand it to you. He puts it in the fridge. Kind of mutters he's sorry, but if you look at it, it's definitely like off-brand gas station creamer. It's definitely not replacing like your actual like Dunkin' Donuts brand coffee creamer. It's like best value coffee. So
Yes,
yeah.
good. Have some creamer.
Yes, have some creamer. I think now would be the time that I actually ask about what the plan is overall and see what our general idea was. I don't think that really would towards one of the actions.
Yeah,
'cause-
Bart's. Yeah, we could just role play for a little bit. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
Bart's gonna take the creamer. He's gonna look at Jimmy and he go, "Can I have some of your creamer?
Oh, that's yours.
It's mine."
To replace the coffee cream that I used and tried to get away with. Yeah, might be. But yeah, here's some more to replace it.
That's literally the first things he's said.
Yeah,
That's his first lines of dialogue.
that's the first
All right.
lines of dialogue. He has not done anything else at all but wake up, get yelled at, and run in terror.
Bart's gonna kind of look at him for a second and just go, "Look, maybe I got a little riled up. Coffee kind of helps calm my nerves for stuff. Sorry about that, Jimmy. It's all good. You can have some of this creamer too. You want a coffee? I made some coffee."
He doesn't say
Bart
anything, but
316
immediately-
says, "I just beamed your ass. Let's do it." And he's gonna go pour himself 2 cups of coffee.
doesn't say anything out loud, but actively makes a mental note of, well, because I bought it, I can finish it this time and can't get yelled at for it.
Jimmy Bean. We're gonna have to do
Jimmy-
a buddy cop movie
Jimmy is
between Bart
so
and Jimmy Bean.
apathetic and upsetting as a human.
Yeah, he really is. He really is. I thought I was going to be worse with the guy who screams at everybody for no reason. But Jimmy Bean is a monster. Okay. Fill 2 cups of coffee. I'm going to pour a creamer in each, and I'm going to hand one to Jimmy Bean. Because I'm trying to make friends. I'm trying to be friendly.
Oh, thanks.
Trying to be friendly, trying to make that effort. Go ahead and roll making friends.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that one's probably easy.
So 2, a 1, or what? 2?
A 2.
2. I'm just gonna roll 1, because I don't have dice left. Oh yeah, I got a 4 again. Sweet. Okay. So that's making friends again. Well, that's my medium. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
They can happen in any order.
How many tallies do I need to clear something?
It depends. On the medium, you started with needing 7 tallies.
Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, I hand him the coffee. We drink coffee, and then I look at Jimmy Bean and I go, what do you think about the Instagram girl beanbag? You think she's ready yet? And how many suitcases are we carrying for?
I just look back at you and like, do you want coffee?
Oh, is she still in the kitchen? Shit, my bad.
No, I went back to my room.
Yeah, I was about to say, she's in her room.
Okay, so then he turns to your door and yells, "Hey, you want coffee?"
I had resumed my live feed.
Let's go bother her live feed.
I was going to say, after waiting for like 0.2 seconds for a response,
I'm gonna say
I immediately go over and does not knock on the door like a normal human. Because he knows that you're already up, he just assumes you're decent and opens the door.
I'm gonna follow him with another mug of coffee. So I have 2 mugs of coffee because I'm trying to make friends. So like he's gonna walk in, and then I'm gonna walk in behind him, like looming over him with 2 mugs of coffee.
So now, Jenica, this 22-year-old Valley girl has a 18-year-old guy who looks like he just is working off of a bender. His hair's everywhere. He's got a cup of coffee in, and then you have this giant wrestler guy who, with this big beard and this angry, like cold, steely look in his eyes, with 2 cups of coffee, walk into your room. And you're on your live stream trying to broadcast to your followers.
Hey, you on the twits? You on the Twitters? Oh, I hate Twitter.
I just stare blankly at my phone for a second, glance back at my lovely roommates.
Brought your coffee.
Well, hey, guys, I guess now is good a time as any to introduce you to my my wonderful roommates that are taking this great trip with me.
All right, that sounds like a live in the moment. You're living in the moment right there.
All right.
Wizard is handing out the rolls, man. We're gonna eat your zest up, bitches.
We're not even in the car yet.
You're not even in the car, man. This game's point shouldn't be like go see a meteor shower. It should be get in the car.
Yeah. Now this is a stressful one. I'm gonna say this is gonna be hard for you because this is your live stream. And so I'm gonna say this is probably gonna be a 4.
All right, I'm gonna roll 2 then.
Where'd that dice go?
7.
Wow. How many of them followers you got? A lot of followers on the Twitter, on the Instas, the Insta stocks. You got one of them? Are you on YouTube? Facebook? You still do Facebook? Is MySpace still a thing? Here's your coffee. It's cheaper than Starbucks, trust me. Trust me.
Completely interjects in the middle of all of that. You didn't have bagels in there, right? Fridge.
No, I did not have bagels. Those are full of carbs.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
These are my great roommates here, and I kind of pull them both in with each arm.
Oh!
Trying to hide how mortified I am. to my followers.
He looks very awkward when you all pull him in. Just like,
We're just so excited for this great road trip that we all planned as great friends.
So I think I should try to roll against giving a damn. Because I the most don't care about this, but I'm also like, well, I mean, clearly she cares about this and she cares enough to try to like thumbs up and be happy for the camera and like play into it a little bit.
I'm about to play it
Okay.
too.
Perfect.
While he's rolling, Bart is gonna like he's awkward for a second, then finally he's just gonna point at the camera and he's like, "Now you people listen to me. You watch Jenica stream whenever she says it. You smash that like and that subscribe, or I'll come to your house and I'll take you out back and I'll beat you all around the woodshed. You understand me? That's how it goes down. Bart Bartholomew James, don't mess around. Jenica's got the best stream out there. She's got the best stream from any TikTok. He just starts promoing to the fucking camera for her, but very, very not on brand with what she does. Yeah, it just goes into all of them. Like, he'll be like, you make sure you get your makeup tips or your hair tips or whatever the fuck tips she's giving you from here. I'll tell you what. Also, Starbucks is bullshit. It's too expensive. And then he just like drinks coffee, staring down your camera because he doesn't know what else to do.
Jenica's now mortified because we had a Starbucks sponsor like last week.
No.
Oh no!
Oh no. Oh
Okay.
no.
He didn't know that. He didn't know that.
I'm gonna go. Okay.
I think Neil needs to make a roll first.
Yeah, Neil, you roll first to give a damn on this.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this is probably a moderate, so 3 will do it.
Okay. I'm intentionally rolling one die because if I fail, I know what I'm gonna do. I rolled a 4.
Aw,
So
you
you-
give a damn. Your character is growing without you.
If I had rolled anything less than, I was gonna turn it into like a self plug for like Twitch streaming.
Nice. That would be good too.
So okay, I'm gonna see if this is successful, but both I would like Bart and Jenica to both roll. Bart, you first.
What am I rolling against, and what's it for?
It's gonna be the.
My
I'm gonna say
heart
this is
is
actually gonna
new
be an-
perspective. I don't know if that matters.
It doesn't because the action isn't that. This you're falling into your thing.
Yeah, it's his
and I'm
thing.
definitely gonna say this is gonna be like a 2. But this is a really good move that you're doing here. So that's gonna have. If you pass this, it's gonna be some effects. So actually,
Alright.
I'd say a 3. But if you pass this, you're gonna get like a bonus on this one.
All right, I'm gonna drop 2 then, and almost be out of dice. Seriously, I'm gonna be high by 11 a.m. So 1, 3, so it's 4.
4. And so you're down to 2. And so okay, you passed it, no problem. So you
I start getting more follows for her.
That's what Jenica's about to roll for. But you are going to lose a tally on, or you're going to gain a tally on gaining a new perspective and making friends.
Yay! Though I don't think
and-
anybody likes me more here.
We'll find out. Jenica, you see this guy like doing all of this, and you see your score starting to go up drastically. Like it's just clicking up. Like this guy's on your channel. It's way off brand. It's way bizarre. It's not a you thing. And all of a sudden, like the just juxtaposition of this is just hitting the mark with your followers.
Algorithm's not going to know what to do with you.
Very niche.
So this is going to be an live in the moment challenge, I think, for you. Are you cool with this because you're getting more followers, you're getting more views, or is this like they're ruining my algorithm? I just had Starbucks as a affiliate. Like, let's see
She's
what happens.
mortified. Absolutely mortified. She wants this to end right now.
Okay. Do you want to take action?
Yeah, sure. I'll just do one though.
Okay. Let's see. Do you have anything particular you want to try?
She wants to try to end her stream without making it obvious that she's just trying to get it over with.
Okay. I'm keeping patient. Okay. Go ahead and roll. I'm gonna say you're mortified. There's a lot of stress going on. There's these two like random guys in this young girl's room. That's gonna be a 3.
I was only gonna roll 1. All right, let's see what happens.
I mean, you got a 50-50.
4.
Yay.
All right, you got it. And so, yeah, role play that for us. How do you close this?
Well, guys, I guess we're all set to go. I will end the poll to see if I've packed everything that I said I needed. Make sure you follow along and see our little road trip. Bye, guys. And I hurry up and end the stream.
Okay. That
the minute she ends the stream, the minute she ends the stream, I'm gonna look at her and like, I don't know if you noticed that little number at the bottom was going up. Do you think that's a good thing? I feel like that might be a good thing for you. That the number was climbing like that. If you want me to do some more of those, I can cut promos all day long. You know, back at the gym, they said I was a good talker. I had that kind of presence, so I could just talk for you if you want.
No, I think I can handle this myself. Something tells me I might lose some sponsors if I keep letting you go on like that. But you know, that was fun. That was great. Don't ever do that again.
Oh, sorry about that. Didn't even know you had sponsors. People pay you to do that shit?
Yes.
Oh.
How do you think I make rent?
You make rent doing that?
Yep.
I want to take an action for New Perspective real quick. Can I do that?
Yeah. No, totally.
All right. What's the difficulty? It's my hard one, just so you know.
What's the action?
I am going to ask her to teach me how to do Instagram. Like on the trip, like when we're not, one of us isn't driving, I'm gonna ask her to teach me how to do Instagram, because he's kind of starting to be like, oh, I can still communicate with people that way.
This seems like it's gonna be challenging for Bart to say that to this 22-year-old girl.
And I will roleplay it if it's a disaster as well.
All right.
I'm happy to.
I'm gonna.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword.
Yes.
At least a 3. I'd say it's a 3.
That's my last 2 Zest for Life. It's 8:15 a.m. That's how we're rolling today. 4. I got it. 7 total. Okay. He's just gonna look at her. Hey. So you know a lot about this stuff, right?
Yeah, you can say so.
I'm going to pull out my phone. I'm like, I just got this normal phone, but could you set me up with that? Maybe show me how to log on with the profile and stuff?
It's one of those Nokia phones.
It's like a flip phone. It's not. It's a smartphone. He's got a smartphone, but just like...
Is it like one of the really cheap Android smartphones?
Yeah, it's like one of the like Motorola's.
It's a normal phone, people. It's a normal phone.
What does normal
All right.
mean? Is it like an older iPhone? Does he weirdly have the latest technology that he just doesn't know how to use?
I would say he has no idea what it is, without a doubt. He went into a phone store, and they gave him a phone, and he was like, sure, it makes calls. I will say he would have some... Just because of how wrestling works nowadays, he would have some idea of how to, like, post on Twitter and stuff like that, but... he's not like deep into the Insta or the TikTok. Because wrestling's a very social media game nowadays. So he would be able to like respond on stuff on Twitter, but like the deeper stuff he wouldn't know how to do.
Jenica, if you want to try and figure out how to make this an action, is it?
So yeah. Oh, that was my new perspective, right?
Yes. Yeah, and you got that tally for that new perspective on getting a new perspective.
Yep.
I don't think I'm gonna do an action because none of this really goes with anything I have going on.
Good. Maybe ask him to teach you to drive or drive a little bit.
Oh, yeah. If I teach you this, can I drive first?
Okay.
Do you know how to drive?
This.
I ain't never seen you drive before. I'm sorry, that was insulting. I haven't ever seen you drive before. I've rephrased it in a gentle way so it's less insulting. It's how my therapist says works.
Alright, I'm gonna roll 1. And yeah, my fear of driving was my heart.
Yeah. And you're asking a big scary man to do this in exchange for teaching him how to be a social mediaite. This is definitely going to be a 3.
Alright, I'm gonna roll 2. I'm gonna roll 2.
Damn.
6.
You got it.
Yes, I can drive. I just want to get a little bit better at it.
I feel from your tone that I may or may not have insulted you again, and I truly apologize for that. I was really just very curious, as I have not witnessed it. But yeah, you could drive. That's no problem. I mean, we're all driving out there, right?
I
Might as
hold
well
out my
take
hand
turns.
for the keys already.
Okay, that was quick and right to the point. All right. I pull my keys out and hand them to her. All right, I'm going to go get my bedroll. Yeah. We're camping there, right?
I don't think we were roughing it.
Well, where did you expect us to go? It's an eclipse out in the middle of nowhere, right? That's what we're looking for.
I think there's civilization, though, right? I need to be able to... And she stops herself because she almost said charge her phone. And then I realized.
I really want him to finish the sentence for her, if that's okay. Like, she goes, I need to, and him be like, charge your phone. Like that.
Get out of my room.
Sorry. Little tightly wound. I'm actually, as I'm walking out, going to look at her and be like, you know, my therapist says this. I have the same problem. You need to try not to be so tightly wound. I'm telling you what.
Out!
Okay, just food for thought. And he's going to go out and shut the door. Did Jimmy Bean go with me, or is he just standing in the room with his coffee? Because he hasn't said anything through this entire scene. He's just sitting there. Like, this is fine.
So, I think, given the fact my medium is going to end up being trying to get the driver to pull over so I can pee, I believe...
That is a very specific tribulation.
Yeah. I'm
glad I gave you the coffee to set that up.
I finished the whole pot.
Yeah.
I'm actually in the process of getting my cup.
You know, out there, whoever's watching, this is what we like to call deep role-playing, right?
Yeah. Finish the whole pot. I'm going to say that could help with your procrastination.
Okay.
It charges you up a bit.
That works.
Yeah, why don't we roll a for that? That's going to be an easy one. I'd say a 2.
Okay. And I bare minimum got it with 2. I rolled one die.
good. All right, so we're moving
What's
along.
everybody's pools looking like?
I got
for
nothing.
Guy?
I have absolutely
got two.
nothing.
I
I've
also
completely
have 2.
expended my zest for life. It is 8:30, which is why he goes back into his room, grabs his bedroll, and then goes, well, since she's driving, and grabs his bottle of pills. Because I only have 1 tally towards that. So, and no more zest to life, so.
Yeah, exactly. So we have Jenica and Jimmy. Beanbag.
I love that just came up and. Right, yeah. All right.
I'm very proud of it. I
That was good.
actually, the minute you reminded me what your name was, I'm like, I'm gonna call him Beanbag. I just need to wait for my moment.
James Bean the Third, Esquire.
This is like playing a sitcom.
Yeah. Yeah, a really weird one. A really weird one.
Do you guys want to take any more actions before we get on the road? We'll probably do this a little bit differently and do like a zest for life from the next scene
Okay.
instead
All right.
of the next day, and do a recharge of the next scene.
I mean, we're close enough to it that it's only going to take us like a day to get there, right?
I didn't put a timeline on it just
Okay.
because I wasn't sure how the roll of the game was going to roll out.
That's true. And the game has rolled very tight and a lot of dice, so.
Yeah.
So,
oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, so Will ticks down by 1 and our zest goes back up to 10.
For when we get to the next scene, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to get in the car, which I hope is the next scene. I'm going to move through the next scene door if I could.
Before she is done, Jenica made a poll with her followers to see if there was anything else she was missing, and so I'm gonna look over the poll and make sure I packed everything.
Oh.
And I'm not missing anything.
Okay. And this is going towards not overpacking?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you accomplish this, you're going to realize maybe that you packed too much or that you're just right?
I have just enough.
Okay.
I have one big duffel bag, and that's all that I need.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna do 1. Oh no!
Oh no!
First fail.
Yeah, I got a 1.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a fail. I didn't even have to give you the score, but the 1, this game doesn't even like kind of suggest like even the easiest of tasks is at lowest a 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're now down to 1 zest for life for this day. If you fail this for this day, the next scene is you guys getting in the car. You're gonna have to like start losing stuff on your road trip down because you realize there's too much in your bag. Dropping it like, oh well, maybe I can leave this at the gas station or whatnot.
Little trinkets.
I have this image of it being like the car from the Goofy movie, where it's like 10 feet of stuff just strapped.
Well, let's go, Max.
So you have like a giant bag ready to go. Any action you want to take to determine if like how your character can like not take everything in the world?
Are you out of dice?
I have one more.
Oh no. I'm gonna say this right now. By this point, Bart has already taken a pill and has passed out in the backseat of the car, waiting for them to come. He's just like head back.
I want to
help each other too.
I was gonna say before I want you to resolve your thing.
I didn't realize we could help each other.
But before
Yeah, I
that
don't know.
happens, I wanted to try to work towards something. But do whatever you're gonna do
Before
here.
what happens?
Before Bartholomew just gets zooted in the back.
Okay, all right. We can rewind it. Wow.
I just want you to finish your thing first, so we don't have to like not holding on to something while something else plays out.
I think I'm gonna open up my big old bag and try to move stuff from my packed bag to my purse to not make the bag so overfilled.
That'll definitely work.
That's how packing works.
This is real life. This is what I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can assure you that's not how packing works,
I
but
make
for
it
some
work.
reason still have that same exact.
I'd like to assist her by taking a pill and trying not to yell at her.
Are you in the car?
No, I rewound that so that Neil could yell at me before I got zooted.
Oh, okay,
So-
okay.
Assisting is giving a dice to an
Ah,
ally,
I'm
but
gonna
you
have
do
to
have
remember
roll.
that. We need to do that. Yeah. Because I would have assisted a couple of things then before. Day 1 was the tutorial day. Now we learned the advanced play.
Okay, so go ahead and roll. I'm gonna say moving things to your bag is probably gonna be a 2.
Okay. I got a 3.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
All right, you got it.
Well
so
done.
now you haven't defeated or overcome the tribulation yet. So you're still bringing too much, and you're still gonna have to figure that out on the road trip.
Yep.
Um,
I'm
but
still drunk. Have no friends. In a limited perspective.
yeah. So yeah.
And Jimmy
Jimmy,
needs
did
to
you
pee.
said you wanted to?
So what I was gonna. Do I notice him grab the bottle of pills before he takes off?
Oh, sure. I'll say yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to maneuver things. Thank you.
I'm just see a mouse arrow going on the screen. So I think working towards giving a damn. I think I notice him grab the pills after everything that has happened,
Oh.
and I feel somewhat guilty because I contributed to that by drinking the creamer. And I just ask directly in a very sheepish and nervous tone, "Hey, are you okay?"
Boy. He's. I mean, do you want to give him the role before I role play with him?
Yeah, I'd say roll a 3.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll one die because he's not doing a good job at asking.
I think this is nice. This is some real character growth already. Love it.
I rolled a 4.
Yeah. All right, Jimmy
got it.
Bean.
Oh my god, you care so much.
Cares so
Jimmy
much.
Bean is gonna end up going from the guy who doesn't care to the guy who fixes us all. He's a chosen one. He actually looks at you and he goes, "Oh, these pills? Oh, don't worry about it. It's just the neck. Got a C4, C3, real nasty injury. It's what kind of ended my. Well, it's why I live in a room with you guys."
So, your neck is plastic explosive? I don't. What?
I'm gonna lose a tally in making friends.
You can use a will to live if you want.
He's gonna look at you and just be like, No. It's the vertebrae in the neck, brother. I took a pile driver, guided a jumping pile driver. I told him to go forward, tombstone style, with the knees, give my head protection. But he decided to jump, and I went okay with it. Same thing that happened to Stone Cold. My head was a little bit too far out. Just like that.
In walking to the he kind of like, well, like, if you need anything, just like let me know. and like awkwardly walks to the car and then sees Jenica and is like, I don't know if he got a concussion or something, but he's talking about like plastic explosive in his neck, and then he's talking about like Cold Stone ice cream.
I take back everything I said about Jimmy. I take back everything I said about Jimmy.
Like, I think he's okay, but did he hit his head recently or something?
Can I use a will to live to roll
Yes.
something? I would like to roll
Yeah.
on drive sober with my will to live because
God,
he actually just kind of like hits me with like his concern in Bart kind of makes him like, does my neck really hurt that bad sort of feel to him.
Okay.
Even though the concern
Okay.
is completely misplaced, Bart reads it as a legitimate concern.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use a will to live.
Just
Will
to
to
resist
live. To not
resist the urge to.
Yeah. At least for this scene. What's difficult to champ?
I'd say that's probably 2.
Okay.
It's
Nailed
internal.
it. Got a 4.
Nailed it.
Will to live goes down to 8, but I take a point towards my drive sober. How many do we have to get to get rid of a tribulation that's easy?
Total for easy is 5.
Oof. Okay. All right.
So you're down to
Still
3.
probably going to be driving trouble, but
Yeah.
probably.
Well, we're starting the first leg of our trip. So
Yeah,
we'll
he's
see.
gonna put the pills in his pocket though because he passed that, and not get blitzed in the back seat. He's instead gonna sit in the passenger seat so that Jenica can instruct him while she's driving on what he should do on Instagram and TikTok to make profiles.
I imagine he probably calls it like Tic Tac.
TikTok. TikTok. Gotta put me on the TikToks.
puts an S at the end of Twitter.
Yeah.
Well-
Twitters.
Twitters he would, but like I said, he would be at least competent in Twitter. Most wrestlers are.
So,
Especially
Jimmy, you
indie
have one more
guys.
zest for the day, for the scene.
I got no more zest. I need to go to sleep. Indeed.
Trying to think. Oh, you know what? Procrastination. I think. I wonder if we've considered snacks. Wonder if we've considered.
I mean, I considered snacks.
Pills aren't snacks.
Percocet. Okay.
I'm trying to think how I can phrase it.
We're gonna
in
get
such a
canceled.
way.
For
I'm
this
trying to
stream.
think of like a way to make it make sense because we're literally about to get in the vehicle. How about like grabbing some sort of snack from the quick
That's a good
for the
call.
road?
Like a bag of chips or something.
Yeah, like a bag of chips or something.
I like that.
Okay. Yeah. See if you can't like muster up the energy. So, you blacked out there. Grabbing a bag of chips from what?
From the house or something.
Okay. You start
something
looking
we
for a bag of
have, yeah.
chips. And you can't find it right away, and you get that this is for procrastination, right?
Yes.
So you get that feeling of like just giving up because like, screw it, we'll just do it later or get it on the road or something. Roll to overcome that.
All right. Got a 3.
3. Yeah, I definitely say that's a 2. You spend a little extra time and you realize, oh, I brought a bag of chips in my bedroom the other day, but I was too lazy to go up and open them,
Yeah.
and they're still in there.
And you're too lazy to open the bag of chips.
No,
That
I
is
think it's
called depression.
no. What it is, it's more so. It's he doesn't want somebody else to eat all of his stuff, so he buys and keeps his stuff in his room.
Because
But will go
he
out
eats
of his
other
way
people's
to
stuff.
use other people's
So
stuff.
he's suspicious that everybody. Well, I'll keep my chips in my room because I know
Yeah.
that they would eat my chips because I eat their chips.
No, they're definitely salt and vinegar.
It's a twisted circle. Salt and vinegar. Fuck yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Beanbag's flavor of chips is the right flavor.
That is the ideal flavor.
It's the only
Ideal
flavor.
flavor.
Jenica would not eat those.
All
but
dressing. I would take
I
all
would.
dressing. All dressing is the shit.
I have always wanted to try all dressing.
All
So
dressing.
Oh no, Emily D.
It's-
Baker talks about it a lot.
That's a
it's
thing.
very rare. It's only in like the South and in
Like Canada.
yeah, Canada, Britain has it, but Aldi's makes it seasonally. Their Clancy's chip makes it seasonally.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so whenever they come into Aldi's, because I do all my shopping at Aldi's, I just buy like 14 bags of it and just like eat them over the course of the year. I'm out of it right now, but the next time you come over, I might have some. I will let you have some. They're amazing. We're talking. This is not the Chip Podcast. So have we? So that's the next scene, right?
Yes, we're starting a next scene.
So drop will to
typically,
live.
the game resets at a day, but I figured the scene would work better.
Yeah, that works.
Um,
So down to
so
7,
everybody,
10.
yes, your will to live goes down 1.
I already lost.
Zach, your will goes
Bought
down to
the
7
pills.
because you used 1,
Bought the pills.
and you you get your zest back.
Oh my
You guys all pile into the car, start pull onto the road, and start making your way. Let's see, Jenica. Let's start with Jenica because one of hers is fear of driving, overcoming this fear of driving, having a big long trip on the drive.
Oh, no.
You're approaching the interstate, and there are cars going by way faster than yours,
Does
and it's making
Bart
you nervous.
does Bart notice her nervousness?
I'd say yeah. Let's go ahead and go. Just yeah.
All right, since he's in the
She's right
passenger
next to you. You
seat,
talking to her?
he fought
I
off the
have
pills.
my hands firmly on 10 and 2.
All right,
Very firmly, white knuckling it.
Bart is gonna actually. I'm gonna gift her a zest with this bit of role playing, and I'm gonna basically be like, "Hey, it's all right. It's all right. It's just the interstate. You just merge with them. It's like a river. It's like a fish going into a river. It looks fast. It looks scary, but you just merge with them. They'll move around you. That's how you drive. It's
Why
all
isn't
good.
the fish already in the river?
Hey, Beanbag, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to help Jenica.
What if they don't go around me though?
Trust me. It's all good, all right? Plus, you're in a big old steel Crown Victoria. This is my road car. There's no way nobody's going to hit this thing and take us out, all right? This thing's a tank, so just merge in, maintain speed, you'll be fine. It's only going to get hairy when you start getting squirrely. Don't get squirrely, you'll be good. And he's going to just try and talk her through it gently.
Okay.
And I'm going to gift her a zest, if that's all right.
Yeah. What I want to do on this one is, Jenica, you're gonna have to roll to like get up the courage and speed up and get on the freeway. Bart, you're going to roll also to see if on the make your friends.
Okay.
But Jenica can add your score to hers as well.
All right, so I should take my zest back up to 10 and not gift it to her, and this is the bonus?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. That sounds cool. I like that.
This is a little bit of a home play role, but you
I like
guys
it. I like it.
are. Yeah.
We're crazy people, so it works. What's the difficulty that I'm looking for?
For yours, I'm gonna say it's a 3. For Jenica, it's I mean, I'm gonna say it's probably actually a 6.
Oh
And
my
I-
gosh.
And I'm trying to beat.
Scary.
Okay. And I'm trying to beat the 3, and everything I beat it by goes to her roll. Is what you're saying?
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah, your
I love
score
that roll.
will add her to her roll.
And I'm trying
so
to
how
hit
many-
make friends. All right, I'm gonna take 3 because I want to help
You're gonna
her.
use 3 dice.
I want to help her get through this. Yeah. So I'm gonna. Oh, that's not right. 3 would be 7. Okay, so that's 4. That's 5. That's 6. So I got 6. So I beat my 3x3. So you only have to beat a 3 there, Kayla.
All right.
Remember me when I die from lack of will to live.
I will post like the most beautiful tribute about you on Instagram.
Yeah. Just put in, like, edit the one time I burst into your stream, too. Like, just the weird clips, like, cut it down to, like, 2 minutes. Yeah. And it's just, like, little cuts of him, like, coffee, Starbucks, subscribe. And then it's just, like, such and such, 1982 to 2023, you know? All right.
I'm gonna roll 2.
Okay.
So I got 4. And then you said you gave.
Yeah,
so
I gave you 3.
altogether?
Yeah, you got it. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
As she, like, when she successfully merges, I'm like, yeah, there you go, just like a river. Yeah, well done.
And Jenica, I'm gonna say that's gonna take 2 tallies to your big drive, because this was a real hard one, a real hard roll. You got help. That really counts a lot.
We're making it happen, Captain.
My eyes are still firmly on the road, but I like nervously take my right hand off to high five Bart.
Yeah, I go for a fist bump at first, so it's real awkward. then he goes for a high five. Oh yeah. It's like oh sorry.
And to completely undercut literally all of this, hey, stop talking about water. I have to pee.
Oh god damn!
The second you get on the highway.
Beanbag, you're absolutely killing me right now.
You better hold it. I am not getting off this.
No, I have to pee. Drank the. Please.
All right.
Why'd you drink so much damn coffee, Beanbag? Good gravy.
Let's roll for it. And this is hard for Jenica, and you're trying to convince her of some crazy shit right now. This is going to be a challenging one. I'm going to say this is a 4 to achieve.
Definitely rolling 2 of these.
I am not gifting him a dice on this one. I just don't see it. It's not in his character. It's not in his character.
7.
Damn.
7. Okay. You got it.
When she starts to pull over, Bart's going to be like, oh, no, don't do it. Just let him piss himself. It won't be the first time, won't be the last time that backseat seen piss. A lot of stuff happens on the road.
Ew. So, I'm calling shotgun this entire trip. I'm not sitting back there.
Oh, it's all clean. I mean, I opened the doors and let the air come in.
It's dry.
Clean.
It's dry now.
It's how you take care of pee. It floats away with wind.
It goes away.
It's science. It's science.
Are we pulled off at this point?
Yeah, I'd say you managed to pull off. You're on the interstate.
Cars just flying past. Meow, 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 meow.
You stayed in the slow lane.
She's having a panic
immediately
attack.
grabs her phone and opens Craigslist to look at roommate ads.
Oh, okay.
Gets back in the car and it's like, okay, I should be good now.
That's a lie. He's got to. If that's his medium task, he's got to hit it 7 goddamn times.
Yeah.
I actually look at Jenica and go, "You want me to drive?"
Yes, please.
Alrighty. He's gonna pull out
Chinese
a pill.
fire drill.
Chinese fire drill. He'll come to go around, but as soon as he sits down in the seat, he feels his neck just cramp up, and yeah, he's gonna really consider the pill. I think I got to roll against that.
Okay. Yeah.
What's the difficulty?
This one's probably gonna be a 3.
All right, you guys just see me start to pull up pills. It's like, just hold on 1 second. Don't worry, I'm totally safe to drive on these.
Anybody want to help him out with that one? I sure shit
yeah,
would
I
be.
do. Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
I wasn't expecting that.
I don't think after asking him if he's okay, I'd be willing to give him a die to help him get his pills.
No, to help me not take them.
Not take them.
Trying not to take them. The tribulation is not get wasted in the car, Neil. It's don't take the pills. Just suddenly failed to understand the game for a second there.
So then, yeah, I think what I would do, what Jimmy would do, would be, like, you're driving right now. Then you're in the driver's seat.
I'm about to. I'm in the driver's seat. I'm about
seat.
to take a pill for my back.
You see in the rear view him giving you the concerned, sad puppy eyes. And you know that's him worrying about you.
That's give a fuck. Do the same thing. Make him roll, and then
Yeah. So you can roll to give a fuck. I'm gonna say giving a fuck is this is gonna be a moderate. So I'm gonna say a 3, also.
Okay.
He can add your score to his roll as well.
So, given the fact I'm not actively saying anything, I'm just looking concerned like, I'm only going to roll. And I only get a 2.
Oh, it didn't work.
All right. Work.
Okay.
All
right, sad puppy dog has no effect on Bart. So I'm just rolling against a 3 then, you said?
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to use 2 dice. Six.
Woo!
6.
Did it?
Yeah.
Nailed it.
So he's like, you know what? I'll be all right. I'll be all right for a little bit. I'm sure that guy's gonna have to pee, and we'll have to switch anyway. And then he's gonna put the pills in his pocket and start driving.
All right, you guys get back in the car. What kind of car are you in?
It's Crown Vic, baby. Crown Vic.
Nice.
Big old Crown Vic.
That thing has to suck on miles.
Oh, it sucks on miles.
I was actually going to say
it sucks hard on miles.
Because I'm an expert of this in real life. I'm going to bring up how much gas is left in the tank with the secret tension needing to pull over to pee.
We got plenty of gas, goddammit. Tied in a knot.
Not on the freeway.
Yeah.
So you guys get back on the freeway. You guys are cruising for a good bit.
This entire game could be boiled down to Jimmy trying to pee and us trying not to.
Jimmy's still got a lot of calories left on that one.
Is anybody hungry? Anybody want any food? Sounds good about now. By the way, these are all things because I'm terrible on road trips for this.
I am going to go ahead and I want to gift. I want to gift Neil a bunch of zest. I'm going to make. I want to make a roll for new perspective, and I want to gift Neil the access, and basically so that he could potentially get extra tallies on his pee thing. And I'm gonna be like, you know what? I am hungry. Why don't we stop over there, get a couple of Mick croissant sausages, and you could just take all the damn time you need in the pisser. That's how.
So wait. So now this has gone layers deep.
Yeah.
In that I'm suggesting things with the secret. With the secret plan of having to pee, but you're also giving into it for the secret ploy of giving it down.
Yeah,
giving new perspective.
Yeah. Hey, Neil, people are complicated, man.
This is awesome.
People are complicated. All right. So what's the difficulty on that?
Okay,
That's my hard
I'm
one.
gonna
Is new
say
perspective.
gaining a new perspective. I'm gonna say is gonna be just challenge like. Jimmy's also being really annoying. Everybody knows Jimmy's being really annoying here.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
So, and you're gifting this to Jimmy. Okay, so
I want to gift my overage, basically.
yeah. I'm gonna say for Jimmy to take this seriously, I guess, and really unload his bladder and help out here. I'm gonna say that this is going to be 5 for Jimmy, but accomplishing this will get more than one tally down for sure.
Okay.
And gaining a new perspective, this is also going to be really hard. I'm gonna say that it's probably going to be because of how fucking annoying this kid is. I'm gonna say it's a 4.
Okay.
For sure.
All right. I really want to give you some piss tokens. So I'm dropping 3 die.
You're going to Chuck E. Cheese, and it's a game.
I'm gonna make
You
a
use your piss tokens to get shit tickets.
Tokens for our next
Okay.
round.
All right.
I'm gonna write the author of this game and be like,
You're never gonna believe what we did.
Watch this stream. Spend 2
addendum.
hours. All right. I got a total of 8 to 8 to assist him. So I beat mine by 4. So
yeah. How many dice did you use?
I used 3. I'm almost fucking done. Yeah, I'm giving everybody my love, and I'm hollowing myself out.
Really wants that friendship.
Friendship.
So your overage was 4, and mine was 6 that I have to hit.
Yeah.
Oh no!
We just won 1.
I think I'm just gonna roll 1.
Oh lord.
You're such an asshole.
That's Jimmy.
No,
Not me.
you're supposed to be overcoming it. That's his excuse.
Anytime
It's
I'm a
Jimmy.
dick, it's like I don't know who you. It's not me. I swear to God,
Oh,
it's not me.
fucking Neil, man. Neil, I wish I could uninvite you right now. It's ridiculous.
Oh,
It's ridiculous.
I'm
God,
looking
if I
forward to this
roll
role play one way or the other.
Yeah,
I roll a 1.
I'm leaving.
I'm leaving.
Oh, okay. Shit!
What?
Did you roll a
I
1?
rolled a 1.
God damn
Oh.
it. God damn
Okay.
it, Neil. God
Oh.
God.
damn it, Neil.
It's only a 25% chance
So
of that
that would mean he fails to pull me over then, right? Like he says something so fucking annoying that I'm like, never fucking mind, tie it in a knot. That's got to be
Yeah,
what it is,
yeah.
right? Because he's
Yeah,
failing
roleplay
to pull
that
us
failure,
over.
Neil.
So we're the original statement was we'll pull over for food.
Yes. So you have to fuck that up. You have to piss me off so bad that I'm like, fuck you. Tie it in knots.
Oh, thank God! I'm not even hungry. I have to eat again.
God damn it, Beanbag. God damn it, Beanbag. Why are you hungry again? Why are you... Did you drink all the damn creamer again?
No, it was just the whole pot of coffee.
What'd you cream that with? What'd you cream that with, Neil?
I mean, who's Neil?
Oh shit! Sorry. Can't believe I did that. That's some fucking.
The reality of the situation just slipped in. It's just knee jerk at this point.
Damn it, Neil.
Me and Neil fight
I
too
don't know
much.
who this guy is.
God damn it, Beanbag! What'd you
I
use
need
that?
it. Thirsty.
What'd
I
you
want
cream it with?
coffee.
Did you cream it with all the creamer? Am I out of creamer again?
Not all
Am I out
of
of
it. There's about
goddamn
a
creamer?
tablespoon left in there.
A tablespoon. You know what a tablespoon's worth? Not a goddamn thing.
Do you
Not
know
a goddamn
how much
thing.
sugar that is?
Oh my God.
Something is happening with your headphones, Neil.
Yeah, we were just trying to figure
Weird
that out.
feedback.
Actually, I'm not quite sure what's happening. It's like a digital short sound.
Yeah.
Is it still happening?
No, it's just every once in a while it happens, and it goes
Yeah,
on
it was
for a
just
little bit,
happening
and then-
there for a minute.
Yeah, it's very strange.
So I immediately turn to you and like, I don't care. I need to.
We just pulled back onto the road.
Wait, real quick before
Bart's
we get too
actually
far,
going to spin around, not looking. He's going to look at Jenica. Hold the wheel. He's going to spin around and just start jabbing his finger in Beanbag's face. You're going to pee when I tell you to pee. You don't get to pee now. You don't get to pee until I say to pee. You know who gets to decide when you pee? Bart. Bart Jameson. He decides when you pee. That's who decides when you pee.
If I'm taking control of the wheel, can I use that as an action for my fear of driving?
Oh God!
Oh,
this is the
hell
worst
yeah.
way to learn how to
Hell
drive.
yeah.
This is
You
going to
are
be the first.
100% happy to do
This
this.
is
You guys
gonna
are
be
going
the-
off the rails. I need to start throwing some stats at you real
This is going
quick.
to be the first Sunfish Sitting Gare game that ever ended in a triple homicide.
That's not how this game was designed, guys. It's not a murder game.
Let us in there.
Real quick though, Zach.
Yeah.
You rolled stinking well, and you did a lot of crazy hard shit on that one. So go ahead and take off 2 tallies for gaining a new perspective.
Okay.
And 1 tally for making a friend, which Neil just decided to fuck up.
I think I'm just ingratiating myself closer with Jenica because Jimmy Bean is annoying everybody so much. That's the friendship.
Yeah.
It's the hatred of the same person bringing us together.
So just like the real world.
Neil, why did you do this?
This is the real world rules.
You only have yourself to
TTRPG
blame.
version.
Roll what you're gonna do because I have something that I have to roll too, but it's not anything related.
Okay, so this is gonna be me, hands on the wheel, trying not to be scared of driving.
Yeah. This is a terrifying situation for everyone in the world, let alone a young girl who's scared of driving on the freeway. This is for sure going to be a 5, but you get this, and you're going to get more than 1 tally taken off of your first big drive. This is at least a 2 tally score.
All right, I'm gonna use 3. I'm gonna do 3.
All right.
How? Oh no. This is terrible.
I got 3.
Oh boy.
Oh, God.
So you are panicking right now. You do grab the wheel in a panic, a sheer panic. And you are just like flying it back and forth. You are just like overcorrecting left and right. You're scared. Your eyes are like saucers at this point. You're making a small noise of panic fear, gurgling. Like you don't even know you're making this noise. That's how panicked you are. Bart, you're like flopping back and forth on these seats because she is driving so badly as you're jabbing a finger.
I'll tell you another thing. You mentioned peeing one more time. I'm going to buy another thing of creamer. I'm going to turn that sumbitch sideways and stick it straight up your thin white ass. Like just while he's going back and forth.
So to add to the chaos then, this is not any of my skills tribulations directly. But I think I want to put this out there for this because it is going to be hard for me to hammer this one all the way through because there's only so many times that I can attempt to get everybody to pull over to pee on this drive. Especially if it's only like a 3-hour drive. Like I can't get somebody to pull for 5-7 times or whatever.
You can.
Oh, I mean, I know. So I'm just going to roll a 4. If it's even, I don't piss myself. If it's odds, I piss myself and completely permanently fail out of my medium one.
Okay. Let's see how we can do this. To keep your bladder.
Between the actual having to the fear of having a very large man scream in your face second time today, and us almost dying on the road.
Okay. I'm gonna say I can turn this into an action.
Okay.
So we can work this out for you, and
You
we
can
can
always
make
morph
this.
it too.
What's that?
You can always
Yeah.
morph the
Yeah.
tribulation. Like, he fails the overall tribulation, but turn the medium into something that results from him pissing himself.
Exactly.
What?
Getting clean pants.
Clean pants. That's true.
Yeah, actually, that's perfect.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I do in this situation.
No,
So
that's
then-
perfect. Why don't we do
Then
that?
this role then would be to see if it changes what it is then, basically, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So even some good odds. Looks like we got to roll the windows down.
Oh,
Odds.
you do piss yourself?
Odds. Yeah.
Okay. Get
Just-
clean pants.
Just terror, just abject terror now as there's no control left. And he
Up.
pisses.
Bart actually sees him piss himself, and he stops, and he just goes, "Self-fulfilling prophecy." And then he's gonna turn around and try to take the wheel and be like, "Oh, where are we going here, Jenica?"
At this point-
he literally went, oh, and turned around.
At this point, I am hyperventilating, full on sobbing, can't even form words. I'm
Oh.
so mortified.
He's gonna pull right over. Like, "You okay? You all right? Just
Don't
take a
you
second."
ever do that to me again. Ever! Immediately, I start smacking at Bart.
He just takes it. I mean, he's a wrestler. They literally just slap each other for money. So, like, he just gets slapped. It's his job.
Bart,
Jimmy's dabbing
she's slapping you,
himself
but she misses a little bit and hits your neck.
Ooh.
You get a hard twinge of pain spiking through your broken vertebrae.
Okay. All right. Here's what I want to roll on. I want to use my last 2 zest. It hurts, but he's going to just stand there and take it because he's trying to make friends. And he, for whatever reason, has actually been getting along with Jenica, and he feels that he did do something wrong. So he's literally just going to sit there and let her slap the shit out of him for a second without retaliating or stopping her in any way, even though it's hurting his neck like nobody's business. I do want to let you know, if I pass this, I will be done with my medium tribulation.
Ooh.
Yeah, I will have made a friend. At least in his own mind.
Yeah, I've been keeping track. So you're down to 1 tally? I was gonna ask you guys.
Yeah, I've got 6 on making friends. So.
All right, perfect. Yeah, 100%. I'm gonna say that this is hard because this is your spinal injury. This is the reason why you
terrible
dosing it. So it's definitely gonna be a 4.
Well, I'll use my last 2 dice. You know what? I'm gonna use my last 2 dice and another will to live.
Okay.
So I want to nail this. I want to make friends before I die.
See Jimmy in the background just dabbing his pants up with like a random shirt that like got thrown out of somebody's window on the side of the road.
I got a
Just
7.
sad.
You got a 7?
Yep.
Yay!
Yes, you totally nailed that.
He just sits there. He doesn't even he manages to not even grit his teeth. He just lets her just slap, 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 smack, slap, smack. And then when she finally stops, I'm assuming at some point, he's just gonna look at her. He's gonna look at her. He's gonna put his hands up. His face is red. His neck is red, and he's gonna go, "I'm really sorry. That was really mean. I let my rage get the better of me, and I hope you forgive me in the future."
Don't ever do that to me ever again, okay?
Won't happen again. Promise.
Now let me actually drive.
You could drive, but first we gotta get Jimmy some new pants.
Can we just leave him here instead?
Bart's gonna consider
so,
that shit. He
Jenica,
didn't even think about that.
Jenica, you look over your shoulder and you see Jimmy was dabbing his pants with what he thought was just a rolled up shirt that he found in the back seat, but it was actually a shirt that had fallen out of your purse during the commotion.
Excellent.
It's one of your
Packed
clothing, pieces of clothing.
What? Where did you get that?
I got it on the side of the road.
What do you mean on the side of the road?
It's just right here. I pulled it out of the dirt.
Hold it up. I'm not touching it. Hold it up.
It's like slightly damp from where he's dabbed it up, but it's one of your shirts.
This is the weirdest game I've ever played.
The
Without a doubt.
highest pitch scream.
So do you have anything you want to do action wise? Overpacking, first big drive, live in the moment.
I am gonna try to solve the packing thing. I have like a few cosmetics and like perfumes in my purse that are flowing out. I want to try to grab a couple things and throw it at Jimmy in anger.
Okay.
Bart's gonna step out of the car.
Can one of those things be a pair of stretchy leggings that could potentially fit?
Bart's just gonna mutter, "Beanbag, you're making this real hard," and then he's just gonna get out of the car and just take a moment on the hood and just kind of try and rub his neck and try not to do drugs.
Roll to not do.
I can't. I have no more dice.
All right, Jenica. You throwing things at him for the not overpacking. You have this urge to avenge your shirts. You have this urge to keep hold of all of your cosmetics. Which will win? I'm gonna say that this is probably a 3.
Okay. I'm gonna roll 2. 6.
6. That got it.
Your absolute unbridled rage towards me helped you unpack.
Oh, now you guys are just on the side of the freeway at this point.
Yeah, this is not gone well.
I wonder if police have been alerted to the situation. There's domestic abuse.
It's not the best. It's not domestic. None of us are your date. It's just abuse. We're just abusing you.
Domestic
Roommate
roommates. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chill them out somehow.
Jeez. Okay. So what do you guys want to do now?
Oh God. Well, we have to find a Walmart or something.
The 3 of us have to go to a Walmart together.
Can I get pants? I get new pants.
Did you pack pants?
I didn't pack anything. I got a sock.
Oh my god.
I thought I was gonna have enough time to pack this morning. I just didn't because I had to go to the store.
Let's roll to see if you convince her. For helping you get new pants. That was very pathetic. Is your sad, pathetic?
Now it's full on pathetic. It's like it's not even him just being like an asshole. It's just sad. It's just sad. He's pissed himself. He's had a rough day.
Jenica's also furious at you. She is so mad. So I'm going to say that this is going to be challenging one. She has actually overcome her need to hold on to her cosmetics to beam you in the head with them. So this is to calm her down, to let her take you. This is going to be a 5.
Okay. Oh God.
Want me to help you?
No, why would you help me? Why would you help me?
Okay.
You have no reason to
I
help
hope
me.
you fucking fail.
I very well could. Well, you know what? I actually think I'm going to use 3 die for this.
You were gonna try to just use 2.
I was going to try to just use 2. But I think 3 is a better bet overall, just because he's now on the highway covered in his own piss. It doesn't get sadder than that. Oh, sweet fucking shit.
Does it get sadder than that?
It gets sadder than that. 3 die, I only rolled a 4.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Okay.
No. Oh no.
Okay. She's not convinced. She just storms off. She is
I
not
immediately
convinced.
just walk around the car to the driver's side, Bart, and get in.
Alrighty.
Oh, no.
He gets in the passenger side.
Oh no. Oh god. I think
Jimmy, get in the car.
She yelled so loud
Yeah.
right there that you blocked out the audio.
Yeah.
Kayla, your role playing was too good. We did not. All we heard was Jimmy, and then like saw your mouth move.
I think it's because of the other background noise right now.
yeah, because the dogs are going batshit crazy for no reason. So I actually think that in this moment he's so low and so just beside himself and apathetic. I think I want to try for giving a damn, because I think he may just stand there
No.
and not actually try to get in the car.
Oh, if you fail this,
There's going to be an Uber. That's the only feasible option.
okay.
And that Uber is not going to give you a good star rating. I'm going to say that right now. Your rating, your customer rating, going down on that one.
And I'm actually, because this is such a sad point, I'm going to use a will to live on it as well, and
You
use my
outta
last.
died. Oh.
Yeah, I only had 2 to begin with, and then I'm going to use 1 will to live.
So let me help me understand what you're trying to do. Are you going to? So you're going to be trying to stand your ground and stand there, or
No, to get in the car.
to get in the car? Okay.
Trying to get in the car to give a damn, because at this point, like, he's upset everybody all day, and he's now covered in his own urine, and he somehow has to justify getting back in the vehicle with these people, knowing full well that they hate him.
Remember
Let's
40
be
minutes
honest with
ago
you,
when
I
I
think
said
I would-
Jimmy Bean was the chosen one?
Yeah.
Sorry, what did you say?
At this point, I think I sympathize with Jimmy Bean. I'd probably be having a hard time with this too.
It's not his finest day.
So I'd say just standing there. Help me out, guys. What do you guys think? This should be a 3 or a 4?
I say a 4, but if he gets it, he gets 2 tallies.
I think so too. That's what I was
Yeah.
leaning for. So you
It's
get
a
this. It's a
pivotal.
4, but you get
Pivotal.
this. You get 2 tallies. You're spending a will point on it too.
Yeah.
Will to live.
It's a pivotal moment. in Jimmy.
Jesus, I barely got it.
Yay! You got it though. That's what matters, man.
6.
That's what matters.
But you got it. You got it.
He
you
gets in the
muster it
car,
up.
piss soaked.
And you guys start the drive again. I think that's probably a good scene.
Yeah, I think so.
I kind of like how we're doing this with scenes instead of starting over the days.
I'm enjoying this thoroughly. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's say you guys go drive in for the rest of the morning, and then you guys stop for. You guys are getting ready to stop for lunch.
Okay.
You're hungry. It's about noon. Jenica, you're driving along, but the freeway has merged up, so you're no longer in the slow lane. You got 2 lanes over. It's gonna be a little hard. But you got to get over to get off the freeway, and everybody's hungry.
All right. So we're reset, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, everybody resets.
Okay.
Your zest for life goes back up to 10.
Okay.
Your will to live goes down by 1.
All right. I
So-
start hyping myself up. I'm talking to myself. Okay, I could do this. I turn down the music and get ready to get over so that I can get us all lunch.
Before she does that, I'd like to make an action on new perspective, and I want to say that while we've been driving, even in the piss smell, she's given me some pointers on how to go live on the Tic Tacs. So, so I want to go live as she starts to pull over, and which is probably gonna make it worse for her, but just go live and be like, "Hey, this is Bart Jameson on the Tic Tacs. I'm coming at you live for the first time ever, just trying something new. You can see over here my new best friend Jenica is about to merge left, even though she has a terrible fear of driving. But she's hyping herself up. Everybody hype her up. Send her the little hearties or the thumbs up or whatever. And you better send it now, because if you don't send it, I'm going to come to your house. I'm going to come to each one of your houses one by one. I'm going to backslap the crap out of your mouth." Yeah.
What's your demo?
What?
What's your demo for this?
Old men who like to be abused by the person they're watching.
Okay, all right. Gaining new perspective.
Yeah.
The hell is this game?
I love it. I love it.
I think you're about to kill Jenica. Or Kayla.
Ipso facto, all of us.
Yeah.
So what's my role?
I'm gonna say this is gonna be a pretty interesting one. So I'm gonna say it's a 4.
Okay.
And you're helping Jenica as well on this one with her fear of driving.
Ooh, well, if I'm hyping her up, I'm gonna drop the 3 because I gotta give her the extra points. We're friends. That's how that works. So I'm down to 7. Rolling the dice. Woo, 4, 5, 6. I got 8 again. So that will be a 4-point bonus to Jenica.
Oh.
And I'll knock out my 5th point on new perspective, which I assume resolves at 9 if I've read the point scheme correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
You said for your new perspective. So where are you at now with how many tallies?
I got 5 on my new perspective. Funny enough,
Okay.
the easy one, drive sober, is the hardest. I only have 3 there, and I very rarely get them on there.
All right, Jenica. He's doing the Tic Tacs.
Yeah,
Distracting
Tic Tacs.
as hell.
Tic Tacs.
You smell. You smell urine coming from the back seat.
Brought to you by Zucker Musk. Tic Tacs.
And they're oh god.
More lawn Zucker Must. Yeah. Bringing you Tic Tacs. Social media.
Oh. This sitcom that we're playing right now doesn't even need a laugh track. We are the laugh track.
Sitcom. This is an Adult Swim show. This is insane.
Yes, it is.
So this is gonna be stressful to you. I'm gonna say this is gonna be a 4.
Okay.
How many did you give her?
I gave her 4. She's passing it if it's a 4.
She's already passed it.
You already passed
I'd say
This is the gift I give you, because by the end of this I'm going to be dead, because I keep using all my dice.
I'll make sure to help you.
The memorum. You got to do the in memoriam. In the arm.
Can you
Just like
switch
Neil
live
said.
as well?
Just me with a coffee. Fuck Starbucks.
So you guys move over. She drives.
So everybody
off
knows,
the
in real life, I like Starbucks. I drink Starbucks regularly.
What do you guys want to do now? Anything while you're driving off looking for a place to eat?
Well, I think because I still have to get. So I would try to make a move for that once we look at our food situation.
The pants or to pee again.
The,
I can't remember what the final decision was on that.
well, now it's to get pants.
That's to get pants.
I mean, to be real, I probably would have to pee again, but now it's pants. Now it's pants quest.
Should we try to find one of those like rest stops that's for like truckers?
Flying
that
J.
sell-
A flying
Yeah.
J.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sell just,
That
like,
could
the
be a catch-all.
We got
really
neck pillows.
unflattering
We got
clothing.
showers. We got sausage mixed muffins. We got cocaine. Everything a trucker needs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that last thing? Neck pillows. All right.
Don't ask questions.
Yeah, Bart's
Okay,
down with
so are
the
you
flying
looking-
J. Road life.
I'd say you guys can probably find a trucker shop if you're trying to look for something like that without too much trouble. One of the ones with the big like restaurant in there, so you guys can get food and maybe like denim pants that are extremely uncomfortable.
They got sweats in there. We'll get them some sweats.
There we go.
You pee
Yeah.
yourself, you end up in sweats. That's just the rules.
That's the rules.
That's the rules.
So, by that token,
I want to aid him. I want to gain a new perspective. I want to aid him, and I want to buy him a pair of pants.
Okay.
okay.
I'd be like, come on, man. I know you were hard. I know I was yelling at you. It'll be on me. We'll buy you some nice sweatpants, and I
Nice
promise there won't be
sweatpants.
juicy on the ass. Mainly because
So-
you're too skinny.
I'll say you guys get off and you go in to look and see if they have sweatpants.
Okay.
If you pass this, they'll have pants in there.
Okay.
And we'll morph this into something else again.
Am I
yes.
am I rolling to gift him additional, or am I just giving him a die?
Rolling to gift him additional.
Okay. So
Or if you want to just give him a die, you can do that as well.
I kind of want to roll so that we. I mean, it is 11:48 here, and we need to get this resolved. As fun as this is, so I want to kind of try and gain a new perspective and gift him that. So,
Okay.
what would
For that
for my
for this whole
difficulty
thing,
part.
I'd say let's look at for you is probably going to be a 3.
Okay.
And then for
2 dice.
Jimmy, I'm going to say it's also a 3.
Okay, so we got a
2
4 and a 2. I got a total of 6. So 3 to Neil.
Reading Neil. So Neil, you get an automatic pass on that one.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Giving points out. Giving points out. Over here. Just dropping it like it's hot.
Pants.
You want a point? Here's a motherfucking point. Did you point? Here's a point. Boom. Point. What you want? You want a point? Bart316 says I just pointed your ass.
He's
Okay.
just so grateful
Yeah.
to not be soaking in his own urine.
Yay.
So while they're doing this, Jenica is gonna take the time to try to unload more of her stuff.
Nice.
She has some clothing items and some more like unopened cosmetics from sponsors she's had. So she's gonna make a post and announce that she's hiding some stuff somewhere in this truck stop. And
Ugh.
one of her followers can try to find it. And if they find it, they get the stuff and she'll follow them back.
Okay.
That is so on brand. Oh my God.
That's how they destroyed New York for a day. You got to be
Yeah.
careful with that shit.
I'll say that's gonna be a 3 if you
Okay.
get it. We'll say that night you see a follower like like posting and like clicking on yours and like trying to tag you, that they're super excited they found it, and your score goes up, your followers go up considerably because of this scavenger hunt you just put together.
Okay. I'm gonna roll 2. 5.
5. You got it. Another tally. So you only got one left now on overpacking.
I'm almost there.
And you know what? I'm going to challenge you one more time.
Okay.
You hide it and you're good, but on your way out, you start to see this little thing of necklaces there, and you have to like resist the urge. He's like, no, this matches. Look, the stones on the necklace are pink, like on fingernails.
All right. I'm gonna roll 2 more. I really want to beat this. 7.
Yeah, I didn't even give to that one. So that was going to be a 4, and you definitely nailed it.
Heck yeah.
So you have accomplished overpacking. You've gotten rid of things. You didn't replace them. You're feeling good about the fact that you have just enough stuff for you. For you.
Can I take an action?
Jimmy, we'll need to figure out another thing since you have now clean pants.
Oh, yeah.
For you to finish your moderate.
Living with the fact that he peed himself? Like getting over the shame of it?
Oh no, I've got a possible way to get something going here. So the whole initial reason, technically, that we pulled over was to get food. I figure we've decided on a place to get food at this point.
I think it was going to be the gas.
Yeah, it's all the same place. Same place.
So I'm going to roll against my procrastination to see if I remembered to pull out money to buy food.
Oh my gosh.
Gotta clear that procrastination.
All right.
What I love here is that Neil's just trying to clear his tasks, but he becomes the bad guy because he fails them.
Yeah.
There was like a nice arc at the beginning, and then it crashed.
He's not doing any worse than we are. He's just... well, he's not doing anything different than we are. He's just rolling bad. So he's terrible. He's a terrible person.
Now everybody in the world has forgotten to pull out cash. So I can relate to this. I think everybody can at some point in their life when we're 18. I'm gonna say this is a 3. This is just like anybody could do this problem. Anybody could fail this. I could fail this.
Okay, definitely rolling 2 die on this one. Holy fucking shit! I just got 3.
Got it though.
All right,
you got it. Take that tally, baby. Take that tally.
How many dice did you roll?
2.
So you're down to 3 now? 3 dice? Or 4?
I must not have put die back or something then, because I have 2 or 6. I'm still showing 8. That's got to be wrong.
8
because I know on one of them I rolled 3, so that may be where the difference is. Because the one thing I didn't have to roll was an auto success.
I had you at 5 before this roll.
5 before this roll. Okay, so then I rolled 2. We'll just put it at 3 then.
Okay. Does Bart want to do anything?
Yeah, Bart wants to go live again in the food court while Jimmy's changing his pants and Kayla is Jenica is having problems with packing and potentially buying necklaces. But he wants to go live on the Tic Tacs again and basically just like start talking to people, just in general, just talking to the people who show up in his fans, because now he's kind of like started to expand his brain a little bit just because of the experience that he had with Jenica, and beanbag. So he's just gonna start like talking to them, like, look, I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know what kind of guy I am. You know, I lost my wrestling career and that sucks. And now I'm on the Tic Tacs because this 20-something told me that that's a way to do it. Actually, she didn't even tell me it was a way to do it. I bumped into her one morning and ruined her stream, and then I'm doing it. And I just want to know who's out there going through the same thing as me, or maybe not. I don't know. Is this helping anyone? You know, just like talk to his people and start to respond to his comments to try and gain the new perspective.
All right, cool. So yeah, I'm gonna say, if you accomplish this, something is gonna happen, and it's a good thing in this way, but it's gonna be a very good thing.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a moderate challenge. So it's gonna be a 3.
I don't want to fail. The only reason I'm accomplishing these so well is because I'm spending all my dice so fucking fast.
It's a countdown.
I'm gonna spend 3. I want to knock it out of the park. So, well, I would auto succeed with a 3, with 3 dice.
Oh yeah, you
So
definitely would have.
I'm down to 2 dice for Zest for Life. He's burning.
I'm gonna
through it.
say, on new perspective, you can take 2 off, and you do get somebody to respond to you.
Nice.
And you see in the comments section a girl that you actually know from your wrestling days, a female wrestler named Helen the Hammer. Just makes contact and is just like, oh, it's so good to see you on here. I mean, it's awesome that we're meeting up on the Tic Tacs, and she puts a little Miley laughing emoji right after that.
He goes, you did the little funny face laughter. I don't know what that means. But yeah, the Tic Tacs are great, man. I just learned them. Helen, how you doing? You still wrestling? You still tearing it up in the Southeast region? Are you with GCW or MLW? You still do a Falcon Arrow as your signature?
She'll reply in the comments. I'll always be able to do the Falcon Arrow, but I'm not wrestling anymore. I took a knee injury, and can't really do that kind of stuff anymore. So just taking it easy life now.
Oh, Helen. That sucks, man. An injury's the worst. It's the same here. I got the old C4, if you know what I mean.
So you feel like that this is hitting home to you.
Yeah,
Helen was a friend. So I'm going to say this is going to be a challenge for you to not take your painkillers.
Okay. All right.
And I'm going to say it's probably a 3.
All right. Last 2 Zest for Life day. Got it. 4.
Yes. I'm gonna say for that one also, you can take 2 off of your drive sober.
All right. So here's what happens then. He actually listens to her story. He's going back and forth with her, and probably it gets to a point where she kind of starts to talk to him about how like it's not like some of the stuff she went through, and it's not worth it to do that kind of stuff. And he actually takes the pills out of his pocket, puts them in the trash because I have accomplished my drive sober.
Oh,
I know.
God.
And I only have 1 left on the new perspective, and then my character has finished.
We're almost there. Does
Yeah.
anybody else want to do anything here? Or should we jump to the next scene?
Trying to think of what else there is to do.
Jenica wants to take the opportunity to take a roommate photo on our first little stop together.
Yay.
And normally
Best
she would
buds.
immediately post that on social media, but she's gonna try to just keep it for herself as a memory.
Oh. That
Oh,
person-
I've-
I've got
moment.
such a sweet roleplay thing if she succeeds that. I'm gonna gift her a will to live dice.
I have
Oh.
a lot of dice.
Oh, do
yeah,
you?
she's got
Yeah,
hella
I don't
value.
need help.
Okay.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
I want you to accomplish this.
Yeah. Do you want to throw anything in there as well, Jimmy?
I think with giving a damn, now that he's dry, he's gonna try to get back in the mode of enjoying the trip. So he's actually gonna try to like for real smile for the picture and not like just be like there or whatever under giving a damn.
Okay. I'd say both of you guys roll for Jenica. I'd say this is probably a 2. And Jimmy, I'd say this is probably a 2 also. You're just trying to be a little bit more present.
Can I just gift him a dice so that he actually accomplishes it?
I'll help you with giving you another dice. I'll roll 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll try to tell
Friendship.
you a fun joke so that you'll laugh. 4. I got an 8.
8. Definitely gets it. You just nailed it. And actually, your excess was 4, which is above
What Jimmy would
Jimmy's.
have needed.
Yeah.
So you both take a tally.
Yay.
The power of friendship.
Yeah. The picture. Did she? So she succeeded the picture then?
Yes.
I'm gonna ask her to send it to me, and then I'm gonna post it to my social. That's how I was gonna aid you, because it'd be out there somewhere.
And then your communities are gonna fight with each other because he's got the exclusive content for your channel.
All right. Let's say we get back in the car.
Okay.
We hit the road. We're driving. How many? So, Jimmy, you have the most to go, right? How many tallies do we have left for you?
All.
We can help
So
him with that now, though.
I was gonna say I only
Yeah.
have one more for the easy because it's 5, correct?
Yeah. Forgot to mention.
And the hard one is 10, I believe it was.
9.
9. So the hard one I only have 3 left. The medium one is the one that I have the most on, and it's partially my fault because A, I pissed my pants, and B, I made it very specific. So yeah.
How much does Kayla have left? How much does Jenica have left on hers?
I have 3 mediums and 5 hard.
Oof. Oof.
Do we want to pause tonight? How's people feeling?
I think maybe we should call it, man. It is midnight here, and honestly, I feel like even though we didn't necessarily get all the roles we needed, we definitely resolved their storyline a little bit, even if they didn't get to
I think so too.
the eclipse.
I think
I
what
felt
I'll
like
say-
the car incident was kind of the finale of the episode, without a doubt.
I'll say let's do one more challenge
Okay.
to see if and if you guys make this challenge, and we'll say that everybody resets to 5 die.
Okay.
Since this is the last thing, we're kind of gonna wipe it out.
Okay.
And so your will to live still goes down 1, so you still have will to live to boost it up if you want. And it's gonna be the last ditch effort to get to the beach to see this solar eclipse. Jenica has to get there. It has to drive fast on the freeway to get there in time, or they're going to miss it.
Oh my god. What's so fast?
I guess gaining new perspectives. How do and
I would be talking with Jimmy. I would start trying to get to know Jimmy in the back so that I could help Jimmy get to the point where like he doesn't want like help him with his procrastination by talking through his life and maybe share some stories as a wrestler of my life and where it's gotten me so far. and like how much joy I took from wrestling, and that if he could find something like that, that would actually, you know what I mean, like go a long way to it. Kind of that going, like I have a heart to heart with him, basically.
Yeah, having a heart to heart. And Jimmy, is there anything? What do you want to do for your last big role? It could be anyone.
I think the biggest overarching thing for him is gonna be to give a damn. Like as a whole, the one thing I hoped for him was in the end, give a damn about anything at all.
And that's one thing that Bart will do is he'll point out to Jimmy how many times he could have walked away from this trip, and it would have been understood, and he still managed to get in the car and keep coming and keep going. Like, even though he thinks he did a terrible job, he actually is still here, even though he pissed himself in the car and had me screaming at him all day and had Jenica screaming at him and throwing stuff at him all day. But he's still here and he's still doing it. That shows some real drive.
Okay. I'm going to
And while this is going on, Jenica's just like, ah!
Yeah.
Screaming.
The power of friendship is powering me through. We're not missing clips.
I'm going to set the difficulty.
Wilson Phillips is playing in the background.
At 6. You guys can use your will to live, if you want to.
For 6 for each of us?
Yeah, each has 6, yeah.
Okay.
And remember, if you lose your will to live, you lose your will to live.
Well, I'm just gonna burn 6 die and nail it.
Yep.
Boom. Boom.
Jimmy, how do you do this?
I'm rolling 3.
Jimmy, why do you kill
Well,
us on
I
this?
think overall, I think
I'm just
overall,
judging.
he's like, yeah, you know what? I really walked away. I had a lot of reasons to walk away.
Why the fuck didn't I walk away?
I should have walked away. I'm making these people's lives miserable. Why am I still torturing them?
Okay, I want to burn. I respect the roleplay decision. So I'm burning 5 dice plus the will to live, right? To just nail the 6. I want to burn one more die to try and add to his die. Can I do that?
Absolutely.
Because I'm just going to keep on reassuring him. I'm just going to keep on being like anytime he kind of counters or I see doubt in his face, I'm going to bring him back to the fact that like we're all friends and he could have walked away and he didn't. It means that he is committed and he has some drive and he does give a damn. So
That's definitely a help action.
I respect the roleplay decision on Neil's part to not roll that many die. And I roll a total of a 3 to add to your dice, Sir Neil.
Okay.
And you're using 3 dice. I think you're good, actually. At that point.
Yeah, I mean, I should be good.
Yes, friendship, motherfuckers.
I did roll.
Get on the lobster.
Anyways.
All right.
Nice,
And
nice, nice. You would have got it without me.
Kayla, do you guys
All right.
make it to the beach?
So I'm using
Jenica.
all 5 of my dice and a will to live. We're making it to this
Yeah.
motherfucking beach.
Yeah.
We're seeing this eclipse.
Oh god, we see this eclipse so hard. Oh man, like our eyes are not just open.
14.
Scared to- That's
Okay.
how hard we see that eclipse.
Okay, you
welded
guys make it
shield.
to the beach. It's sunset. The eclipse is there. Tell me how you guys feel. What you roleplay the last moment. You guys accomplished your thing.
God damn, I gotta say, that's one of the prettiest fucking things I've ever seen.
Sorry, I ruined the trip.
You didn't ruin the trip, beanbag. We
I
became
just
closer,
hugged
we
you.
became friends.
I just hugged Jimmy. I don't say anything. I just hug you.
I'm not gonna hug you because you pissed on yourself. But I think you're a good dude.
Yeah, while at the Flying J, he opted to not take a shower.
Hey, you're actually probably cleaner than if you had. So,
That's fair. That's fair.
in fairness, that's what I'm talking about.
You know, I'm glad I did this overall. I mean, maybe if I planned a little bit better, it would have been cool. But you know, this is awesome. We should definitely catch the next one with no knowledge that this only happens. You know,
Bart's actually
Very
gonna.
rarely. Like, he thinks that this is like a meteor shower, that you can catch one every so many months. No
Bart's
concept the fact that it's multiple years before it's going to happen again.
Bart's actually gonna grab Jimmy's shoulder and been like, "Hey, you ever thought about trying professional wrestling?"
No.
Well, you might like it.
And then you get to live vicariously through Jimmy.
Exactly. I'm gonna
this
be.
is-
Jimmy is the actual name of Chad Rofe.
Oh, all the games
Oh,
come
God.
together.
Shared
circular.
universes.
It's the
Shared universes.
circle. The circle of horrible.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's it.
So this is not canon, but I just imagine like this scroll reel at the end where like 5 years from now, Jimmy is running for congressman. Bert and Jenica
Bart.
have like a $1 million YouTube brand, TikTok, all over the place. They're selling health gear and like workout tips and all of that shit.
Oh my god, it would be workout tips, but fashion. It would be like fashion workout stuff.
Hell yeah.
That's how it would be.
That was a fun game, guys. I knew that was going to be fun since we did.
I could see Bart on the edge just be like, "Yeah, you can work out your glutes and look goddamn hot and sexy while doing it. You're gonna have pretty ass nails. You're gonna have pretty ass eyeliner. I'm gonna dress you all up in pretty shit, and then you're gonna do some goddamn squats for me."
And then the camera cuts to the side a little bit, and it's actually that you're talking to.
This game was awesome. This was a lot of
Yes.
fun.
This was great.
Now, I would say we made a few home rules, and
Yeah.
we sped up the end because of time. But I think this was just so much fun.
Yeah.
I'm really thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to play this game. I've been wanting to for such a minute.
Yeah, honestly,
Thank you for letting us.
yeah, it's funny because like you mentioned, like we do a bit of tabletop ourselves, and after we did our 0 session with everything, one of the first things I said to her is like, I want to see how this game plays out, because we have friends of ours, they're well, family basically, whom I run D&D campaigns with, and not everybody's not necessarily on board with the D&D stuff all the time. It's just kind of like coming along with it. I feel like this could get everybody on board all at once.
Oh
Yeah. That's one thing I've liked about it. I really enjoy how it takes you to the next role playing thing, like really easily and quickly.
Yeah.
Instead of like, when's the orc gonna attack us? It's like, and Neil, if you're looking for another system that doesn't necessarily have a world already around it, there's this system out there right now. It just came out, I want to say last Friday, from a small-time indie developer called Axiom Games LLC. Only $6 on itch.io. Just put in that search bar single mod and check that out. And then purchase that shit. Buy that shit and use that shit to play the game. And there you go, just saying. I'm kidding.
Does it look like this?
It does look like that. Wow. I'm just kidding. Neil's already bought a copy. He's a wonderful dude. Everybody else out there
speaking
should
of which,
buy one.
though, any other plugs that we want to do?
I mean, the only other thing that of course, Zach and I do the podcast, the Horrible Gaming Podcast.
He's my co-host.
All of that always goes down every Tuesday for the audio version, then Wednesday for a video version. Should you want to torture your eyes with such?
And if you want to torture yourself further,
No, if you want to listen to two yucks torture me,
I think
there's
that game is
Redfall
torturing
Down.
all of us right now.
I mean, it's
It's
torturing all of
torture
us.
all
It's
around.
torture.
but you can watch The Lasso 3
yes.
on Redfall Down.
The Lasso 3 is on Redfall Down right now. It is on Saturdays. We are bound and determined to get through Redfall. Please, so I could take this fucking game off my hard drive. I bought Baldur's Gate 3 today. I couldn't get it on my hard drive. And again, I'm just sitting there staring at Redfall like you're taking up 70 gigs of hard drive space. You mutant, disgusting monster of a game. But yeah, we're playing that on Saturdays. Once we're done with that, we're going to play fun games together again.
Yes.
Although it has been fun with you guys to make fun of it.
It has been fun, yes.
Some of the best lines have come from Kayla this year, too. With the working for that orgy. I cannot get over that. It's one of my favorite things that anybody said on the episode. I'm not going to explain it more. Just go check out the episode. It's literally called Working for the Orgy. So, I couldn't resist.
That could definitely be mixed into the next Sunfish sitting there objective. Working for...
I would really hope characters.
It's going to get real weird up in here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Real weird.
We're talking about the monetization.
We're getting canceled. Yeah. What?
3 friends opening a sex club.
Oh, I really don't know if the author thought that this game would go in that direction.
Oh, man. I'd really like the author to watch this stream and tell me what he thinks of it. I'm not gonna lie.
That would be great. That would be absolutely
Immediate
fantastic.
restraining.
Immediate. He's like,
Yeah.
please, you cannot stream my game again. All right, Wiz,
this was so much fun.
You want to take us out there, champ?
All right, yeah. The only thing I had to real quick plug was that tomorrow I'm going to be dropping actually a review for Single Mod. Really excited about that. I've been playing that game with Zach, doing the play testing last several months. Love the game. Can't wait to talk about it and share my thoughts on it. I think there's a lot of people that were going to love this game, and that's what I do in my reviews. I talk to the people that would like this game, and that's a lot. A lot of people would like this game. So looking forward to that.
I appreciate the review, man. I really, 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 really do. I do want to really quickly thank Jason and Battletoad for jumping into the chat. Battletoad actually said Starfish put it in there when about the sex club.
No, no.
Oh, I think the author's gonna like block me on Twitter.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Might happen.
On our way back from the eclipse, we have to make an emergency stop, and it ends up being a sex club.
Kayla's pushing for this now. She wants the working for the orgy, Sunfish sitting there storyline.
It's like working to get out of the.
Bart's just
We're
like,
really
my neck can't handle
awkward
this.
here.
Shouldn't have thrown those
This
pills
is
out.
way off brand.
All right. Well, if I might just go ahead and say wizardsrespite.com for Wizards Respite. For myself, I already told you Axiom Games. Itch.io, search Single Mod, and then you can reach us on Facebook at OhMyGamingDH, on Twitter at OhMyGaming9, or Wizards Respite. And you can also reach us on Facebook at OhMyGamingDH.
All right. I think that's it for us tonight, guys.
We'll
Good
see you
night,
guys another
everybody.
time.
Fun game.
Farewell.
We're out.